can bet that. My nigga, I suggest you pack your vest, you failed the test. When you fuck with the shots best, we the men, eat you can, homie. Bury pussies in the backyard, we got a handle on your whole car. Fuck you up, now you don't seem so hard. I will heat you up, hit a gut, fuck you slut. I put a boot up in your bitch ass, run for cover when a gun blast. You kinda quick, but the bullet moves so fast. You seeing glimpses of your life pass, and you wonder why you down south with your ass out, no teeth and a wet mouth. Your bitch ass just died, nigga, lights out.
When grown folks talking, motherfuckers better shut your mouth. Put a nigga in the coffin, shut him down. When grown folks talking, motherfuckers better shut your mouth. Put a nigga in the coffin, shut him down.
Bet to your baddest bitch, don't to me she's an average chick with average tits that I kicked up fat as shit. When your shit sounds average, she little bitch ass cabbage trick. When I ride, she get critical. I'm Mac Love, fat thug, individual. I turn the punk motherfuckers to a spiritual. Murder lyrical and y'all niggas fear it though. I got you in the street, motherfuckers paranoid. Coming through with them wild homeboys. You making noise when we play with the thug doors. Y'all cats better learn about Leroy. Nigga, I'm the Mac D-O-double-G. Put it down for the thugs locked in the P. Fuck with me and get dealt with from the jump. Wild sharp niggas ain't never punks. Never once shut your mouth, nigga.
When grown folks talking, motherfuckers better shut your mouth. Put a nigga in the coffin, shut him down. When grown folks talking, motherfuckers better shut your mouth. Put a nigga in the coffin, shut him down.
First of all, personal, G.O. worst of all, curse you all, burst your balls. If I reverse and revolve the hammer, click, clap, better search and draw to the earth and fall, to the dirt with ball. Y'all niggas better back up, act up, I'ma load that gad up, that mac up, and split your back up, go fat up. I'm a murderer, nigga, I will murder ya. Bust in your apartment, blood stains on the carpet. You don't wanna start shit with the blood brush artist, regardless where. If you fuck with G.O., he coming in your house. He'll kidnap your kids, your spouse.
When grown folks talking, motherfuckers better shut your mouth. Put a nigga in the coffin, shut him down. When grown folks talking, motherfuckers better shut your mouth. Put a nigga in the coffin, shut him down.
My niggas screaming, wild, bitch, niggas better bow down. 12 train, call it low down, ready for the motherfucking showdown. Coming soon to a hood near you and your town. We got thugs for days, bullets for graves. Motherfuckers better get back. Hit that 2 times to the left, get with that. Cause where I'm from, punk motherfuckers get smacked.
When grown folks talking, motherfuckers better shut your mouth. Put a nigga in the coffin, shut him down. When grown folks talking, motherfuckers better shut your mouth. Put a nigga in the coffin, shut him down.
Keep the party jumping all night long until we into the early morn. We don't stop and we don't quit cause we drop hits and it's dope shit.
There's a party at the Wild Club tonight, and the party ain't over till the morning light. We them ballers from the 1, 2, 3, rolling VIP. We bought the bar, so we drinking F-R-E-E. I brought a brand new 6, and you haters despise. Cause when the wheels stop the spinning, grown hypnotized. Teeth chatter from the ice on my neck and wrist, and you can dance if you wanna or just bounce.
I be rolling down the street, smoking hydro, sipping on gin and juice, baby. I be rolling down the street, smoking hydro, sipping on gin and juice, baby.
That's the Hennessy into me. I roll weed, how I'm finna be, cause that's me. Banking for a century, with my G's pouring liquor for the memories. Feeling free, where them thugs in the clubs now. We getting high, drunk till we lazy eye. No lie, we them Bentleys that roll by. That's right, we them cats that them hoes like. All night, we the baddest and we know this. A bunch of thug motherfuckers taking no shit. Y'all Mars can't hang with the wild. And got the nerve to try to perpetrate with our style. See, we them players riding out in them 6-4s. Rimmed up, hitting switches, fucking thick hoes. Smoking blunts all night, getting our rocks off. Pissy drunk in the streets till the cops off. So we untouchable while y'all kick that whack shit. It's VIP anywhere that the max sit. So y'all cats better recognize who I be. A thugged out young millionaire from the streets and no
I be rolling down the street, smoking hydro, sipping on gin and juice, gin and juice, gin and juice, baby. I be rolling down the street, smoking hydro.
Yo, we about to get it cracking.
Gin and juice,
Click
gin
that
and
like button,
juice,
baby.
gin and
Share the
juice,
show.
baby.
I'm from the crew that can't be stopped. Jump in my ride like my car, baby, drop your top. I ain't even on that bullshit. I'm in the full clips. I'm about to stack chips, fuck dips, rock hips. As I ride off the scene on dubs, blow hate and blow me. On my way to the club, I know this beat is hot to death, so I'ma thank back love. We left them corners long ago, but we still rap for the thugs. And I'm like ecstasy when you're next to me. Wild is the only niggas close to me. The only ones that show me love. I don't think y'all wanna fuck with us.
I be rolling down the street, smoking hydro, sipping on gin and juice, gin and juice, gin and juice, baby.
This is our
I
big
be rolling down the
dog,
street,
baby.
smoking hydro, sipping on gin and juice, gin and juice, gin and juice, baby. Y'all niggas can't fuck with me, no, you niggas can't fuck with me, no. Y'all niggas can't fuck with me, no. Y'all niggas can't fuck with me, no. You niggas can't fuck with me, no. Y'all niggas can't fuck with me, no. Y'all niggas can't fuck with me, no. You niggas can't fuck with me, no. Y'all niggas can't fuck with me, no. Y'all niggas can't fuck with me, no. You niggas can't fuck with me, no. Y'all niggas can't fuck with me, no.
What? Woo-hoo! That's the Wild Wild Thugs, baby. Vintage. Let's do this. It's time for yet another epic show. And I just got one question to ask all y'all. Are y'all looking for me? Cause I'm looking for you niggas tonight. Y'all looking for me? Cause we about to have a hell of a show. Oh, here I is, baby. Let's go. Oh, here I is. Yes, indeed, I'm up in the building. And I need to turn on my camera. But here I is, here I go on another flow. And this another relationship rehab show. I got on my fresh new Trump hat. And I'm about to talk a little bit about this and that. It's so much shit that I'm gonna talk about tonight. And I'm gonna have a great motherfucking night. So y'all come on in and click that like. And we gonna have a conversation. And we just might take a few phone calls, take a few call-ins, talk about this and that, and talk about all this. There it is. What's up? Ain't no chat. See? That's why I need y'all. Thank you so much. And I think I actually set it up, but I just didn't turn the shit on. Yep, I did. Bam. What up? What up? Man, look. I am feeling good tonight. I have been waiting all day to do this here show, so I'm excited. We gonna have us a good motherfucking time tonight, baby. What's good? Let me give some shout outs. Vin for Squid. Was that the first person in the chat? I believe so. Shout out to you. He said, wait until the UFC is over. My dog, hey man, I'm sorry, man. I can't be waiting. I'll be coming on late enough as it is. Shit, I can't be waiting that long. I don't even know who's fighting. I don't watch UFC, so that's why. Because if it was something I was really watching, I would fuck around and wait. But that ain't it. But CJ Gunn, what's happening? DJ Matt 121, where you been, man? I don't think I've seen you in a while. I hope you're doing all right. John from New York Show. All right, what up? What up? Ashita Cool P. That's what's happening. Let's see who else we got up in here. Julius Newman, John Nada. G. Eric Mueller, what up? What up? Who else up in here? Wait, what did he say? I ain't got no gin and juice. I got Gentleman Jack on deck. Hey, I got some wine. Hey, look, that gin and juice, that was we paid homage to Snoop Dogg, but that was shit 20 years ago. So I ain't drinking no gin and juice neither. I ain't drinking no gin and juice neither, baby. I done elevated from that shit. I can't drink gin no way. Gin make me fight. I get wild. Yeah, when I drink gin, so I ain't drink gin shit probably in about 20 motherfucking years. But who else we got in here? We got Top Notch Transport. What's happening, Captain? Yeah, buddy. Tammy B, what up? C Mims, Mike Wash. Who else in here? Naomi, what's up? Sylvester 88 Gaming, what's good? Nathan Joe 83, what up? And over here in the VIP section of YouTube, we got the United Guns of America. And over there, we got CJ Gunn first in the chat. That's what's up. And who is this? I Crazy Chris? I Crazy K Chris? Yes, sir. All right, what up? The Ugly Truth, what's happening? Look, I just want to tell y'all this. First of all, I want to talk about a little something for a little bit. Let me see the best way to say this. I want to, because I'm trying my best to take the emotion out of this, and I want to speak plain and concise, and I want to articulate myself for a little bit. And then I can get off into the nigga shit. But first and foremost, it is sad, depressing, and just utterly embarrassing to see how we as black folks, niggas, how we are literally being used as tools to further other people's agendas, and to the point to where there's nothing in it for us, and all we want is just the attention that it brings, and that's enough for us. And we consistently are just, I mean, you can damn near, you can set a watch to the shit we will fall for and buy into. And I guess my biggest problem with it, because we all make mistakes in life, and we all do shit that we may not be the right thing in the right moment and at that time, but it's like we don't even ask fucking questions. And then my biggest problem is niggas are the most complaining. We ain't got nobody watching out for us. Don't nobody care about us. Everybody's against us. We the most complaining group of fucking people on the planet. And the minute we get an opportunity to talk shit, laugh at, fuck with, and just outright just make fun of somebody else's fucking demise, we not only will just dive on it, we will grab that shit with both hands and ride it until the wheels fall off. Every time you see niggas looking at something or something happened to them or something ain't right, they want everybody in the fucking world to stop what they doing and help, assist, acknowledge, look out for, pay attention, and just say, what can we do to help you? Okay, fine. But you would think that that same group of people would be the very first ones to be the most compassionate, to be the ones looking out for everybody, and to be the ones that say, hey, I want to help you, even though this is what you did, and this is how it worked, and this is how I look at it. All that aside, I want to help you, and I want to be there for you, and the last thing I'm going to do is laugh at your motherfucking pain. And it's like, we are the complete opposite. We bathe in another motherfucker's discomfort. We bathe in another motherfucker's dismay. Anything that happens, we dive in it and we like, ooh, yeah, some fucked up shit happened to somebody I don't like and I love it. And then we'll turn around and be the first motherfucker in church falling out tomorrow. We'll be in church tomorrow, falling out by the grace of God. Just straight super Christian to the core. But we'll be on Facebook, Instagram, and then whatever other fucking social media outlet there is, and be the most non-compassion havingest, shit talking, fun pokingest motherfuckers on the planet. Why am I saying all of this? Let me get to my point. Maybe it was about a month or two ago when Herman Cain died. I talked about this shit. And I don't know if y'all saw that video or not, but you can go back and look on my channel. You can look at that video where I talked about it. I made a point to just point out the fact that motherfuckers will just be the worst of the worst. And that's okay if that's what you choose to do. Because it's America, goddammit. You want to be a bad guy? You want to be a villain? You want to wear the black hat? Go ahead. But then, when the shit come around to they motherfucking side, or as we like to say, when karma is a bitch and comes around and is knocking at your doorstep, oh, you want to pray? I need my Facebook family to put prayers up. I need everybody to come together and keep us in your prayer. You be the first motherfucker saying that shit. Reason why I'm talking about this is it's stupid as fuck, but it's like all of the people who are anti-Trump, who hate Trump, they don't like him. He's the worst president ever. He ruining the country. Fine, I get it. You don't like the motherfucker. And the people who support him, you don't like them motherfuckers neither. Why is it that we, as niggas, why is it that we have to take what a motherfucker's political affiliation is, who I choose to vote for? Why is it that that motherfucker becomes your enemy? To the point to where you are happy that they are sick. To the point where you are happy that they die. I have never seen no shit like this before. Motherfuckers on the internets, as we call it, they are literally happy and joking and laughing at the fact that Trump and the first lady got fucking COVID. Point is this: it's 7 million motherfuckers that got it. What is the, oh yeah, motherfucker, you got that COVID now. Yeah, what you gonna do now? It's like niggas are so stupid that they literally are thinking that these two motherfuckers are about to die. Niggas have equated COVID with death. I don't understand it. Right, Cam Newton got the shit. Ain't nobody posting that shit up. And yeah, Cam. Like I'm a Bears fan, right? Everybody know that. And if the Bears playing motherfucking New England next week, you think I'm gonna be happy that Cam got COVID? Fuck the Patriots. But I'm not gonna be like, yeah, glad Cam got that COVID shit. Yeah, I can't fucking stand the Vikings. Fuck the Vikings. Fuck the Vikings and everything they stand for as a football organization. I don't want these motherfuckers to have COVID or get sick or even die from it. Do you see how extreme, ignorant, stupid motherfuckers are? To the point to where fuck the fact that you got a family, fuck the fact you got kids, fuck the fact that loss of your people and all that shit, fuck all that. I want you to get it because I don't like your ass. That shit is ridiculous. And it's not a thing of just saying, oh yeah, see, that's how motherfuckers feel. They should. No, the point is this. It literally shows how smart you are. It's embarrassing to see that you're that fucking dumb to where motherfuckers think that there's a possibility of these motherfuckers dying. And that's what you want for them motherfuckers because you don't like them. Ain't got no motherfucking, this motherfucker fucked my life up. Or this motherfucker did this to my family. Can't not one nigga say that. But you gonna say, yeah, you got that shit now, nigga. Yeah, what you gonna do now? Just like motherfuckers talked about Herman Cain. Herman Cain ain't did shit to none of you niggas. And he supposedly is a black man. And if we all woke, why would you be happy? And I'm telling y'all, I have seen it with my own eyes. Niggas were literally putting cry faces up in their posts when Herman Cain died. Self-made motherfucking black man, motherfucking businessman, amassed millions of dollars coming from fucking nothing. And you got cry faces in your post because he dead, because he's a fucking Republican. He voted for Trump. Are you fucking serious? And then niggas don't even look at the numbers for fucking COVID. I put a post up on my Facebook the other day and I said, it's 7 million motherfuckers that got this shit and you adding 2 more. Why is this at the top of all of y'all motherfuckers' feeds that hate Trump? I don't like the Vikings. Do you see me talking about the Vikings, 8 players having COVID? Had Left Third not said it, or 8 Titans. Had Left Third not said 8 motherfucking Titans got the, I don't give a fuck about none of them. I could care less. Why? Because it's just not that important to me. So if it's a motherfucker that I don't like, why would that motherfucker have that much space in my life and in my head to where they're at a post at least on an average of once every day? Go and look at all these motherfuckers that are now pro-Biden and look at their posts. They keep this motherfucker Trump in their name, in their mouth, and on their posts. They posting something. Do you realize that most people that hate Trump post more about Trump than they do about Biden and Kamala Harris? Matter of fact, when was the last time y'all seen Kamala Harris? Y'all ain't seen this bitch. Ain't seen this bitch. Even Biden talks about Trump more than Trump talks about Biden. It's like Trump has become the nigga you love to hate. And it's like you would think just the opposite, that people would be more so, well, let me talk about the motherfucker I'm supporting and I'm rooting for. Just like when Obama ran, everybody and their mama talked about Obama. The people that hated him talked about him, but the people that loved him, they kept talking about this motherfucker more so to the point to where I wasn't posting no shit up on my social media about motherfucking McCain or about, what was the dude that ran the first time again? Mitt Romney. Mitt Romney has never, I can safely say, Mitt Romney has never made my Facebook post. He just hasn't. He has not. He not damn motherfucking Republican, Democrat, any motherfucker that I was rooting against. No shape, form, or fashion has a dominant space on my social media. Go and look. Go and look. And even when I've talked about Biden and Kamala Harris, 1, maybe 2 or 3 times, and that's it. And it's all fact-based. It ain't no, yeah, I don't like them because they make me feel bad. I don't like them because they committed treason. Well, what's the proof you got committed treason? I don't know, but they did it. What? Huh? It's insane to see how just small our minds are. And that's why I said I had just the emotions of what I was feeling about not just what happened, but us. I'm like, are we really this fucking stupid? Are we really this fucking stupid to where we would just motherfucking, we're not that. We are to the point to where our level of respect, maturity, just being adult is to the point to where we would revel in another motherfucker's health being bad, being sick or something like that, to the point to where we would make fun of that shit. Now, here's the other reason, the other side to that coin as to why I'm calling this shit out. Because if any motherfucking Republican, if any motherfucker in Trump's camp, in Pence's camp, or whoever would say anything about a motherfucker getting sick, that's a Democrat, Let a motherfucker like shit. Let a motherfucker like Roland Martin get motherfucking COVID and somebody say something bad about it. Niggas gonna lose their mind. See, he a racist. Why Trump ain't say nothing about John Lewis? John Lewis couldn't stand Trump's motherfucking ass. Why would he say something about John Lewis? Fuck John Lewis. Because John Lewis is like, fuck Trump. But no, he's supposed to say something. Why would you? That's just like me going to a motherfucker's funeral that I know that don't like. Just like when people talked about him not going to McCain's funeral. McCain specifically said, I don't want this motherfucker there. Fine. Like, nigga, I wouldn't want to go there and be a fake, phony motherfucker neither. But it's like, we want that. We want to be placated to. We want you to finesse us and motherfucking kiss our ass no matter what we do or what we say. I don't give a fuck if I'm wrong. You still. It's ridiculous that motherfuckers think or have the expectation for a motherfucker who don't like you to act like they do. It's crazy, man. And it's like, I don't understand why we would spend our energy on a motherfucker we don't like more than the motherfucker we supposedly do like. Because niggas just now done fell in love with Biden. I'm just for the record. This nigga been in politics for 47 fucking years, and a nigga couldn't tell you shit good that Joe Biden has ever done. But now, all of a sudden, all of these niggas are pro-Biden. Every last one of them. Every last one of them is pro-Biden and pro-Kamala Harris. Two motherfuckers who ain't done shit for niggas, but locked their black asses up. Fine. Now they on their team. The fact that we're that stupid to say, well, I'm going to vote for him just because it ain't him. You a dumbass. And I'm not trying to tell a motherfucker that Trump is the savior and Trump is the motherfucking, he's the man, he the way to go. All I'm telling you is, out of the motherfucking candidates that's been available from last election and this one coming up, he's the better of the motherfucking two options. He was a better option, he wasn't the best candidate, but he was a better option than motherfucking Hillary Clinton, and he's a better option than fucking Joe Biden. Niggas know that this nigga is fucking senile. Niggas know that he's on his last leg. But because we some loyal motherfuckers, we loyal to the D. That's fucked up. I said it that way, but in some instances, that's true. We gonna vote for him. Why? The fact that you don't even have the expectation to say, nah, motherfucker, y'all just can't put no shit on a motherfucking garbage can lid and serve it up to me, and just because you garnish the motherfucker with some parsley and shit, I'ma eat it. No, you gotta do better than that. You at least gotta cook a meal and wine and dine me or something. We won't have anything to do when it comes to just expectations. We won't have any expectations for a motherfucker that we gonna pick over the supposed enemy. It's niggas talking about shit I ain't never heard niggas talking about on social media now. Trump committed treason. Nigga, you can't even spell treason. Show me the facts. Show me where this nigga motherfucker committed treason. Show me that. Well, he a racist. Which white motherfucker in politics ain't? Show me. That's all I'm saying. Right, niggas will probably spell treason Treeson. It's like we don't even understand the fact that saying, hey, no, this motherfucker ain't the best motherfucker for us, but he's the better option of what we have to choose from. I would like to have some number 13 Jordans. I would love to. But if the only thing that's on the table is some motherfucking Pro Wings and some motherfucking Keds, I think I'm just gonna go ahead and take the Keds and push on. That's all. Because it's my only option that I have right now. Yes, I would love to have some mics, but I don't. That's not an option for us. And it's like we just don't. It's like once we get on this side or on that team, it don't matter what the fuck this team do or say. It's okay. It don't matter what the fuck how they treat us, what they won't say, what they won't talk about. We all on this. Do you know how many niggas are now thinking just from this debate? Do you know how many stupid motherfuckers are thinking that the Proud Boys are a motherfucking Ku Klux Klan racist group? Do you know how many people are thinking that shit now? Because Trump mentioned Proud Boys. Niggas ain't even smart enough to say, I ain't never heard of Proud Boys. Let me Google the motherfucker. Niggas think Gavin McInnes is a fucking white supremacist and he's the new Klan. That's what people think. They really are thinking that. Man, y'all see these Proud Boys? Y'all see them Proud Boys, man? Man, them Proud Boys, man. Them motherfuckers, man. Dude, I didn't even know what the fuck a Proud Boy was. I was like, what the fuck is a Proud Boy? What is maybe 30 of them? Whatever. I don't give a fuck. It's like people, the fact that niggas are talking about and comparing another group to the Klan. Niggas are still talking about the Klan in 2020. When was the last time y'all seen the Klan? When was the last time the Klan has showed up somewhere and fucked some niggas up? When was the last time the Klan burned a cross and hung a nigga from a tree? Tell me the last time you seen the Klan in full effect. Just tell me. And I'll say, okay, maybe they are something to worry about. You don't even see, the Klan ain't nothing but a goddamn myth. At this point, urban legend. Or rural legend, I should say. And we are literally like spooked over that shit. It makes no sense. Y'all gotta be smarter than that. If you look up the Proud Boys, like I did, you ain't gonna see nothing but some white folks, some niggas, and some Mexicans. What kind of supremacy, white supremacist group got niggas and Mexicans in it? Come on, y'all, please. Nigga, I'm telling you, I just did a quick Google of the shit. And I saw Gavin McInnes. I immediately giggled because I know who Gavin McInnes is. I'm like, oh shit, this motherfucker ain't no goddamn white supremacist leader. And then I saw pictures of it, and I think if I'm not mistaken, because I didn't really, once I saw the pictures of the motherfuckers, and I saw there was blacks and Mexicans and shit like that in it, if I'm not mistaken, I think the motherfucker who's in charge is a Mexican motherfucker. If I'm not, I'm just saying, if I'm not mistaken, Amanda said, okay, it is led by, that's what I thought. So this is a white supremacist hate group similar to the Klan, led by a motherfucking Mexican. Oh, he's actually Canadian, okay? Black Cuban, whatever the fuck. He's not a fucking white guy or white supremacist, Heil Hitler type of motherfucker. It's insane. Why would we think some shit like that? Why would just off of what a motherfucker say? These motherfuckers like, hey, fuck that. That gotta be a white supremacist group. We gotta go. We gotta get ready. We gotta get ready. Man, it's ridiculous. All I'm asking is people just be smart. Be as smart as you can. And all I'm saying by that, because everybody ain't motherfucking goddamn rocket scientists, but at least when you hear something and a motherfucker tell you something, or a motherfucker send you something in Facebook or send you something in Messenger, or whatever the case may be, and they tell you to look at this. Once you see it, do at least a Google search on that thing to try to verify what it is that they're saying. That's it. Just start there. I know niggas don't want to research. I know niggas don't have time for all that. Anybody got time for that? But when a motherfucker tell you something, at least have this much fucking common sense to just look it up and Google the shit yourself. Verify it yourself. That's all I'm saying. What did Harry Morgan say? You are a misogynist just like Tommy. I don't know what misogynist means. Can somebody Can somebody send me the definition of misogyny? I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Harry Morgan. I don't know. Fine, Harry. I'll Google it my goddamn self and find out what it means. Shit. But that's all I'm saying for us. We look at shit that people tell us, especially from what the motherfuckers will say from as Democrats, and we'll if they say, hey man, they said that such and such, such and such. If a Democrat say that's a lie, then that's it. Oh, nope, that's a lie. We ain't gonna look it up. We won't look that up. They said Democrats said it's a lie, then it's a lie. This is a lie. That's what they said, and that's it. Wait, how you spell misogynist again? I'm sorry. The chat is moving too fast, man. Oh my goodness. It's insane. Oh, I spelled it with the Y first. MISOY. There we go. Misogyny meaning. See this? I didn't know what it meant. I ain't motherfucking too proud to motherfucking look some shit up. Let's see. Webster's Dictionary. There we go. Hatred of, aversion to, or prejudice against women. Also refers to discrimination against women and also carries the meaning behavior. So because I call out the fuck shit that women do, I'm a misogynist? How is that? I'm telling the fucking truth about some of the shit that women do? That's not the correct definition then, sir. Look, go and Google truth teller, motherfucker, because that's what the fuck I am. I'm just calling the shit out that's motherfucking that's happening. But whatever. What's the dude name? Enrique? No, that motherfucker Enrique Tarrio is a white supremacist. All right. That's it. I cannot. I'm done. I'm done. Right, CJ Gunn. He said, I'm a misogynist. I'm a misogynist pig. And I'm married. Oh, Harry. They just, hey, look. Okay, check. This is the shit I'm talking about. They just find, I'm assuming that should be found, 3 black people got lynched a couple of months ago. Those 3 black people that got lynched, were they lynched by the Ku Klux Klan? Who were they lynched by? Why were they lynched? Where is the information about the lynching? Were they lynched or did they hang themselves? Could one, if one person hung another person or lynched another person, does that mean that they're in the Ku Klux Klan? Were those 3 people lynched together? Were those 3 people lynched with a group? I mean, a lynching is actually like a gathering. They gather around, strain a motherfucker. Lynching is like a party. It's like a hanging party. That's what the lynching is. It's not just a thing while we just, when you see people that hang themselves in a jail cell, in jail or something, they don't say, yes, there was a private lynching at such and such correctional facility. No. They say a motherfucker hung himself. So if you're saying 3 people were hung, who were they hung by? What are the findings of the case? As opposed to just saying that with no additional information, no evidence, not even a link to say this proves that the Ku Klux Klan did it. Because I'm telling you right now, the Ku Klux Klan took pride in hanging motherfuckers. So if they doing secret lynchings, it goes to show you what the fuck I'm talking about is being true. It's so few of these motherfuckers. I'm not saying the Klan don't exist, but the Klan is what's the chick from Basketball Wives say? The Klan is a non-motherfucking factor. I can't think of that Mexican lady name. I know my wife knows who she is. Whatever that lady said for Basketball Wives, the Klan is a non-motherfucking factor. There is no, look at it like this, and I'm gonna move into the motherfucking show. There is no white supremacist group. Yes, Evelyn Lazaro, whatever. Yeah. There is no white supremacist group today in the year of our Lord 2020 that is affecting black folks, Hispanic folks, or any other minority group to the point to where they are causing more death than what we are causing ourselves. So them three people, let's go ahead and I'm a bite. I'm gonna play this game. Let's just say them three motherfuckers was lynched by the new rising of the Ku Klux Klan, and they left their calling card. They left Ku Klux Klan was wrapped around the ropes. It was wrote on t-shirts that they hung with. Let's say that. It's three niggas that done died in Chicago within the past hour. I'm betting right now. So tell me, on the scale of concern, what the fuck are we really talking about? If we gonna play the game and say three motherfuckers got lynched by the Ku Klux Klan a few months ago, what about the 56 motherfuckers that got shot in Chicago a few months ago? What about the 114 motherfuckers that got shot in a weekend in Chicago? How about this? How about in the month of June, the 20 kids that got killed in Chicago? Which one of them motherfuckers should we be more worried about? This new Klan that didn't resurface? Or should we be worried about the 20 motherfucking kids that were under the age of fucking 17 that got killed in Chicago in 1 month? One city, 1 month, and ain't nobody saying shit about that. Just saying. I'll wait, Harry Morgan. You tell me that. Because that's the shit that pisses me off about niggas. They love to talk about that one isolated, the 1%, the 0.00001% of motherfuckers. And then when you drop that big dumbass number on their ass, they don't have nothing to say about it. They don't have nothing to say. It's all quiet then as well, you know. Just like with the motherfucking, do y'all realize, let me just say this. Do y'all realize that the motherfucking COVID numbers that they have, the 200,000 people, number one, they said this is from January to today, 204,000 people. I have a question. How the fuck can you count COVID deaths in January, in February, and in March when they didn't even start testing until April? I'll say that one more time. The COVID numbers that are on the WHO, which is the World Health Organization, the COVID numbers that are on the WHO say to this date, only in the US, from January till today, I looked at this 2 days ago or a day ago, they said it's 204,000 people. I'm asking the question, how the fuck can you count COVID deaths when you did not have a COVID test in January? That's 1 month. You didn't have a COVID test in February. That's 2 months. You did not have a COVID test in March. That's 3 months. And you got it in the middle to late part of April. 4 months of no COVID tests, but you're counting COVID deaths. As the famous Sway would say, Kanye West would say, how, Sway? How do you count that? Y'all explain that shit to me, and then I can move on and not bring that shit up ever again. Tell me how you counted COVID deaths without a COVID test. Other part to that is, so are you saying they gave COVID tests to dead people? No. There was no way to do it. So how are you counting it? You counting it just to fluff the fucking numbers. Other part to that is that 200,000. Some of you motherfuckers don't know because you don't look shit up. 204,000 deaths. Do you realize that over half of that 204,000 are motherfuckers that died that was, I want to say it was 72 and up. 70 something years old and higher, or 65 years and higher. So that means where are those people at? Those people are in retirement homes. Those people are in nursing homes. Those people are in, yes, those are the people who died. Those were the people who died. That's half. Now, you take it even further, and you will see that the motherfucker, actually, I'm about to pull it up, so I'm not motherfucking lying. How about that? How about that? This shit is ridiculous, man. How it's so much shit that's out here, and motherfuckers just won't even look shit up. I'm sorry, it's 206 now today. So you go to the US of A, you look at the confirmed cases and the confirmed deaths. There you go. Yep, it shows you. And it shows you it's 7,206,000 motherfuckers that got the shit. That have lived from with it or had it. 7,206,000. Now just remind you that it's 325 niggas. I'm sorry, not niggas. 325 million motherfuckers in the United States. Okay? Thank you, Albanian. They have, it's 99.8% will recover from this shit. But when you look at the motherfucking people that have died from it, the motherfuckers, there we go. Is that it? Nope, that ain't it. It tells you the age of the motherfuckers. And it's like over half of the motherfuckers are over fucking 70. Only old people are dying from this shit. I'm just saying, and I ain't saying that that's nothing to not worry about. I'm just saying that you would think that the motherfucking plan would be to say, hey, let's look out for our old people as opposed to just shutting down the entire fucking country for however long we're going to shut it down for, just say it's all Trump's fault. Let's do that. No, Scotch, no, they didn't. Scotch, I just, over here on the United Guns of America, Scotch just said the NFAC shot themselves again today. Man, I can't with you niggas. No, they didn't. No, they didn't. No, they didn't. Please, no. I hope that you're lying. But getting back to this, the numbers clearly show it's like old people. I think if you go to the website, and I'm talking, this is who? The WHO, the World Health Organization, if you go and look at the numbers and look at the breakdown, you will see it's about 16,000 motherfuckers that are under the age of 50 or 55 that have died from COVID. It's like 16,000. Out of the 204, it's like 16,000 people. All the rest of these motherfuckers are 55 and up. And those people that died all have motherfucking other shit wrong with them. It's not just a thing to where they caught it and they died. So just think about it like this. You got motherfuckers blaming Donald Trump for a disease that ain't killing a lot of motherfuckers. And even though they fluffing the numbers they pale in comparison to the amount of motherfuckers in the motherfucking country. But we still saying that that's his fault. This motherfucker Joe Biden just said when he talked about Trump yesterday, this motherfucker said the health officials told him if we wear masks, these little cheap motherfuckers right here, he said this, if we wear these masks for the next 30 days, we will save 100,000 lives. Listen to what he said. He said if we wear masks for the next 30 days, we would save 100,000 lives. That would mean that if we don't, 100,000 people would die. How in the fuck could 100,000 people die when only 200,000 fucking fluff numbers have been reported dead in the past 10 months? So in 10 months, only 200,000 have supposedly died, and we know it's way less than that. 200,000. He's saying in the next 30 days, we're jeopardizing another 100,000 people who could possibly die. It's stupid. It's stupid. Man, I'm telling you, I'm going to have to look that shit up. If them motherfuckers that shot somebody else, that shot each other again, I don't know what to tell you. But let's go ahead and let's get into this. And we're going to start with my favorite part of the show.
Federal law allows citizens to reproduce, distribute, or exhibit portions of copyrighted motion pictures, videotapes, or video discs under certain circumstances without authorization of the copyright holder. This is called fair use and is allowed for purposes of criticism, news reporting, teaching, and parody, which doesn't infringe of copyright under 17 U.S.C. 107.
Yeah, they said that Trump was the first to ever shut down the country. Yes, he was. And the thing, and this is my thing in my just critique, the way that this shit was handled, it was a fucking shit show. And once the shit show started, I get it. The shit wasn't motherfucking organized. You didn't know what the fuck you was doing. We didn't understand what was happening. But once the reality of what was going on came about, and we started to see what was going on and how this shit wasn't as bad as motherfuckers was making it, but then they played it up because they wanted the country to collapse so that they could blame the shit on Trump just so that they can try to get motherfucking they power back. Then that's when I was like, wow. That's when that's what pissed me off. Because it's like you guys put 50 million motherfuckers out of work. You shut down the entire fucking country, and then you fucked around and closed, and I can't tell you how many. Look in and just see how many businesses are not open now. And I'm telling you, here in Texas, I see so many businesses not open, and we opened up sooner than a lot of other motherfuckers did. And there's so many businesses that didn't make it. And I'm not talking about major food chains. I'm not talking about big fast food restaurants. I'm talking these motherfucking mom and pop. Hey, I'm gonna open up my own taco spot. Hey, I'm gonna open up my own Mexican restaurant. Hey, I'm gonna open up my own pizza place. Hey, I'm gonna open up my own whatever. I'm gonna open up my own car shop, car wash. All of these places that have literally closed down, and these businesses that have literally closed for good. Ain't no, oh, they'll be back. All of this shit that didn't happen because these motherfuckers wanted to keep it closed to make Trump look bad. Because when this shit kicked off in March, economy was the best it had been. Unemployment was at an all-time fucking low. Black unemployment was even at a all-time low. Ain't never been that low. Niggas was working. And even if people want to say, oh, that ain't true, the unemployment, this shit was getting fluffed. Whatever the fuck it was, motherfuckers was working. Motherfuckers was making money. And the economy was good. Period. I ain't trying to compare economy to what Obama left and what Obama had before, what Obama did, all I know is the economy was good before these motherfuckers shut it down. And what they did was they fucked it up on purpose, man. They could have easily said, look, if your ass got motherfucking underlying symptoms, you got high blood pressure and all this other shit, stay the fuck in. Companies need to find a way, and businesses need to find a way to actually let those people work from home because they sheltered in place. Everybody else, you'll be fine. Wash your hands, cough in your sleeve, and wear your mask. But we ain't shutting down shit. That's what they should have did. But that would have still kept the economy going. And they didn't want that. They want motherfuckers to suffer. Because when you suffer, when you're desperate, when you're sitting at home and you ain't got shit, you'll do anything to get something. They didn't care about the businesses that closed. They didn't care about the people who lost their jobs who ain't getting them back. They didn't give a fuck about the people who were committing suicide. They didn't give a fuck about the people who motherfucking were committing domestic violence now because they at home with that nigga or that bitch that they can't fucking stand. They didn't care about none of that shit. They gave motherfuckers $600 extra on top of their unemployment and said, stay your ass in the house. Meanwhile, all of those motherfuckers in motherfucking Washington, D.C. are sitting on their ass making $200,000+ a year, laughing their motherfucking ass all the way to the bank. Just like motherfuckers didn't call, we should have called for the fucking arrest and incarceration of those politicians that got together and sold all their stock before they closed the country down. Did it on purpose. Did it in our face, and we didn't do shit about it. Motherfuckers got together, saw what the fuck was about to happen, and sold all they stock, and we didn't say shit. Oh, why would they do that? That's not right. And that's it. I'm mad at that shit. Motherfuckers sold they stock, emptied their portfolios, and made some money back before the motherfucking economy collapsed. Oh, so you motherfuckers saved y'all millions of dollars, but fuck everybody else, huh? But we cool with that shit because all this shit is Trump fault. It's stupid to just believe that one motherfucking person is responsible for everything that's wrong in this country. Breonna Taylor get killed. Trump fault. It's a race war coming. Trump fault. He said Proud Boys stand by. Trump fault. He trying to create a race war. Niggas, y'all better hope it ain't no race war. All y'all sitting back talking about a race war, you need to shut the fuck up. Like a first grader in the motherfucking school, you need to walk around like this. When a motherfucker talking about a race war, this is what you need to do. Put your finger over your lip and shut the fuck up. Because I'm telling you right now, if there ever is one, if in the event there is one, in the next 1 to 3 years, 4 years, niggas is over. Y'all ain't ready. Y'all ain't got enough. Y'all ain't bought enough. Y'all ain't ready. I'm not even ready like I should be. I ain't gonna be no easy win, but I'm not ready. Well, I'm getting ready, but I'm not ready. So I don't know why the fuck niggas is so hell bent on talking about that shit. I don't understand it. But let me stop with that rant and let me get into this shit. Let's go ahead and let's talk about this. So there's a Connecticut state trooper, and I'm gonna tell you, every once in a while, you will see a police officer that comes along, and not only does he embody the hearts, the minds, and the thoughts of all police officers, but he will also do the same about those people that support police officers. This officer right here, and I will call his name, Matthew, is it Spain? I'm sorry, Matthew Spina, is what I call a cop's cop. He did and he said the things that motherfucking most police officers think, have felt, or may even said in some instances and it just wasn't recorded or want to say. This shit was fucking epic. In today's world, with all that's happened, with all of that's going on with the politicians and the people that are attacking the police, I tell you this police officer is a breath of fresh air. I cannot tell you how proud I was at how this officer japped out, because he did, on this fucking civilian. This is what happens when you got motherfuckers who don't know. Like I always say, I'm so sick and tired of people who don't know shit about police, don't know shit about policing, don't know shit about doing the job of a police officer, but want to be the main motherfuckers to try to critique and try to tell what a fucking police officer should do. And be dead wrong. Swimming out of their fucking swim lane altogether. And then when you show them what the fuck they doing wrong, when you show them that they fucking up, they have no motherfucking recourse. They have no motherfucking, oh damn, you right, oh my bad. It's all, well, I'm trying to do this. You got these stupid motherfuckers that's going around thinking that they monitoring and watching the police and think they can do what the fuck the police do while they're doing it. You're a dumbass to think that. That's just like me wanting to watch firemen and I'm riding around in a goddamn fireman's truck running stoplights with them. And I get pulled up. What are you doing? Oh, I'm watching the firemen. Motherfucker, you ain't no fireman. Why the fuck are you running lights? Well, I want to make sure that they're doing their job. You're doing too much. And you're going to get somebody fucking hurt. Let's go ahead and let's watch this. Hey, wait a minute now.
The strain of being a frontline worker was caught on tape when a state trooper pulled over a motorist. It all started when the motorist gestured at the trooper, and the tirade that resulted was captured on the driver's cell phone.
Step out. I have a card. Step out. All right.
It's the meltdown that's landing this state trooper nearing retirement in hot water.
I got 14 months. I can't wait to be done.
The tirade erupted when a motorist in New Haven, Connecticut was pulled over for speeding after giving the trooper the bird. The driver says he didn't realize it was a trooper in an unmarked car.
Could I just ask you why you're riding their butt like that and speeding, man?
When the trooper tells the driver to get out of the car, things really get heated.
Everyone's got something to say.
Yep.
The trooper says he was pursuing a speeding trucker.
I was driving along. I was going to hit you with a simple citation that I give, but no. You got to be...
This is how he deals with an ashtray he suspects contains medical marijuana.
Mind your own business and be on your way.
The driver later posted this video.
That police officer had no reason to do what he did.
And you have no reason to walk the fuck outside with your beard not shaped up like that. That's a goddamn shame. Do y'all see this nigga's beard? It's like patches and shit missing. You need to be driving in your car, brushing the shit out your beard, or you need to get your shit lined up, sir. That is unacceptable. That is just unacceptable. I'm sorry. God damn.
He was acting like a loose.
And then this motherfucking front window broke out. Y'all see that motherfucking tooth, nigga. You need to be doing your videos like this. Like, yeah, then he, and then that's when he had, and what he had said was, motherfucker, fix your goddamn teeth.
Cannon.
The state police are calling the trooper's rant disturbing.
Step out.
I have a card.
Step out.
The incident ended without the driver being ticketed. The department says an internal affairs investigation has been initiated and the trooper has been put in an administrative position away from contact with the public.
And I'm going to say this. Hold on, wait. Hey, we got us one tonight, too. That's all right, because I got time. Oh, we got time. Harry Morgan said, even the police have been in the police for... Harry, type this shit out and then proofread before you hit send. Harry said, even the police have been in the police force. You're not in the police force, ma'am or sir. You are on the police force. For many years, they still don't know what to do. And you do? Actually, I do. Motherfucker, I do. I'm sorry. I have experience. I have been exposed to this type of fucking job. So, yeah, I do. Yep. I'm sorry, but yeah, I do. Let me pat myself on the back, but yeah. Go back and look at my videos and tell me when I've gotten it wrong. Go ahead. I challenge you, Harry. I'm sure since you ain't got shit to do but type in motherfucking shit in my chat, you will have plenty of time to go back and look at my shit and tell me when I got it wrong. I challenge you, ma'am or sir. But my point is this. Police officers, and this is one of my biggest things about this, and this is why I was cool with this shit. Because fucking police officers are fucking people too. And motherfucker, I'm stressed the fuck out. I'm dealing with this COVID bullshit. I'm dealing with this shutdown shit. I'm dealing with all this, everybody attacking the goddamn police. I'm dealing with all this shit too. And I'm coming to work doing my fucking job because I'm an essential worker. I don't get to sit my motherfucking ass at home and collect the extra $600 on top of my check. I'm essential, bitch. So yeah, a police officer should have the right to lose his fucking cool every now and again, especially when a motherfucker's fucking with him. And that's my biggest problem with all these motherfuckers. These motherfucking liberal motherfuckers, Black Lives Matter motherfuckers, Antifa motherfuckers. Y'all got this thing where y'all think y'all can fuck with people. Do what you do. Say what you want to say. I'm all good with that. But when you start fucking with people, that's when I have a problem. You got these motherfuckers going into restaurants, taking food off a motherfucker's plate, and I swear for Lord, I swear, I just have, and Cedric the Entertainer say, I got to wish creed with these motherfucking BLM Antifa people. I wish a motherfucker would come into a restaurant. The fact if a motherfucker come into a restaurant I'm sitting there and come and stand at my table telling me some shit, nigga, it's going down. Let alone reaching on my plate, grabbing my drink. Boy, please. Please. I would fucking love it. I'm gonna love it because I'm gonna lose it. I can't wait to just let a motherfucker just let me off the chain so I can act a motherfucking fool. Y'all got motherfuckers marching up and down motherfucking neighborhoods telling people to get the fuck out of their house. This was a black-owned neighborhood. Niggas, stop fucking with people. If y'all want to do y'all thing, y'all want to protest, march until the motherfucking soles off of your feet wear out. Fine. But don't be going to people's place of business, going to people's private homes, going to people's restaurants and fucking with them. And that's what this dude did. He was fucking with a police officer who is doing his fucking job. And then got mad when the shit went left. When keeping it real went wrong, now the motherfucker's a victim. Fuck that. I'm tired of you motherfuckers always fucking with a motherfucker. Then when the shit get real and the motherfucker bite back on your ass, now you the victim. Just like Kyle Rittenhouse. Y'all was ready to whoop this dude ass, chasing this boy with a gun, about to fuck him up. Get him, get him, get him. Until he turned around and let that motherfucking 223 ride. Hit you with that fire. Fire, fire. Now it's, oh, he should have never been out there. Oh, he should have never had that gun. Oh, those people they should have never been shot. He went there to attack them. Nope. He was there minding his own motherfucking business, helping people. He was providing medical support. He was out there making sure that you motherfuckers wasn't tearing up shit, especially privately owned shit. And y'all kept fucking with him. To the point to where he was running away from y'all and y'all was chasing him, ready to fuck him up. Till he turned around and hit you with that fire. Fire, fire. Want to hit you with one of them? That 223? That's when your ass want to call time out. Time out. He shot my arm off. My arm ain't working. Hold on, time out. Please, stop, hold it, wait. I didn't know that you was gonna fuck my arm up like this. I didn't know that. I didn't come here to get my arm fucking blown the fuck off. Please stop. No, you should have stopped. Because that's the problem. People fuck with people until they start getting fucked up. Then they want to call time out and say that they the victim. Y'all are chasing that boy, and that boy looked like a young, grown man. He didn't look like no little bitty kid. But y'all chasing this motherfucker. He got a fucking rifle on him. What y'all gonna do? We Black Lives Matter. We out here protesting. You out there earning that $15 an hour. I guarantee you, you ain't making enough $15 an hours to take care of that motherfucking arm getting blown off. That reconstructive surgery your ass gonna have to motherfucking get. That ain't gonna help it. $15 an hour don't pay for reconstructive arm surgery. Kyle, lit their ass up. Hit him with that 223, and now he's the bad guy? No. Why are y'all chasing him? He didn't fuck with none of y'all. The guy he shot the first time was fucking with him. Who fucks with a person with a gun? I tell you what, though. They won't do it no more. Y'all ain't heard no more Kyle Rittenhouses, have you? Nope. Didn't hear no more. And that's another reason why the AR-15 should be fucking used. Just like Amanda said, he had great aim. That's one of the advantages of having an AR-15. So when people talk about, why would you need an AR-15? That's why. They're accurate as fuck. Case in point, Kyle Rittenhouse. Yeah, they Skeeter Mills, Kyle. They Skeeter Milled his ass. Till he hit him with that fire. Fire. Hit him with that fire. That's what it is. We fuck you. We can only take so much of you fucking with us before it's like, all right, I've had enough. My fuck with me level, tolerance level is very, very small. Very small. I ain't gonna have you ain't gonna fuck with me. I'm telling you that. I'm telling you that. I ain't gonna be fucked with. No sirree, Bob. Fuck with me if you wanna. You gonna fuck. If I was Kyle, I'm gonna tell you right now, I ain't running. I got the flattest feet in motherfucking Texas. I can't run. The last thing you gonna see me doing is running. I can't run to save my life. That's why I know how to shoot. That's why I know how to tactical maneuver. That's how I know how to take cover. That's how I know how to be tactically aware of my surroundings, because I can't run. I got maybe a 10 to 20 yard burst, and that's it. I could run a motherfucking slant or motherfucking post route that's 15 yards. I can do a button hook pass, and that's it. Jackson Larry, see, you still don't have internet, man. I told you, you ain't gonna come over here with that. Now, I'm gonna time your ass out myself now, because you can't be over here talking shit and you don't have a phone that can get you internet access. So, motherfuck you. All right? Yeah, I'm gonna put your ass in a timeout, nigga. There. You don't even have a phone with internet, sir. You can't say shit in my motherfucking chat. I'm sorry, but I'm discriminating against you. Yes, you cannot come to my chat if you do not have 2015 or above technology. If your technology is not capable of allowing you to get on the fucking internet, you can't talk. I don't want you here. I don't give a fuck I don't care what type of argument you may have. I don't give a fuck about what you want to say. You are a non-motherfucking factor, sir. The fact that your phone don't have internet and you do not have a computer that has internet access, sir, you are beneath me and you are beneath my platform, and therefore you have no right to be here, sir. You are a peasant. You are a maggot, sir, and I do not want you or your comments in my chat room, sir. You should leave. You must go. Take your ass to MySpace. Take your technology poor ass to MySpace. Get the fuck off of YouTube. You're not built for this, sir. Okay? You need to leave and go start you a life somewhere under the sea, because you ain't doing shit on land. That's my man Mac would say. You need to go live under the sea, nigga, because you ain't did shit on land if your grown ass has not amassed the technology to get online. I'm sorry, but you need to go. Right. Take your dial-up AOL Blue Rhino internet Obama phone having ass the fuck off of YouTube, nigga. Fuck just my page. YouTube, nigga. You don't belong on YouTube, sir. The internets was not made for people like you. That's what I'm telling you, sir. So don't go away mad. Just go away. Go get a job to where you can afford better technology. I don't give a fuck. I'm going to even condone you to sell drugs to get yourself into 2020 technology so that you can get online. Okay, sir? Thank you. And the fact that you got a first name for a last name and a last name for a first name, that lets me know further that you're a dipshit and you do not deserve my time nor my attention, sir. So, as Nino Brown said in New Jack City, leave me. Right. You old hotmail having ass nigga. You old Netscape internet browsing ass motherfucker. you phone numbers in my AT&T dial-up bank so I don't get charged local long distance having ass nigga. Get the fuck out of here. You all, I still load my Windows up version 3.1 with 8 motherfucking discs having ass nigga. You on Windows 95 disc having ass nigga. You on Windows 98, Windows 98 second edition with networking having ass nigga. You don't get the fuck off my motherfucker, off my channel. Boy, fuck wrong with you? Coming over here with that shit. Oh, motherfucker, that nigga don't, that motherfucker don't even know what motherfucking charter internet is. He like, who? What? Charter internet? Where does that take you? You stupid motherfucker. Right, you old MS-DOS typing ass nigga. Get the fuck off my goddamn channel. Oh, shit. Right, you old ass Jeeves ass nigga. That's why I love Soul Nation, boy. Niggas letting them have it. That nigga said ass Jeeves. You old 5 1/4 having floppy disk having ass nigga. You old 3.5 floppy disk having ass A drive, B drive on your computer having ass nigga. You old Tandy 1000 computer using ass got a 5 1/4 and a 3.5 disk drive floppy old ass nigga. Oh, you old scuzzy drive using ass nigga. If you don't get the fuck off my goddamn channel. This nigga. Oh my God. Whoo, boy, I tell you. Nigga, get your motherfucking, I still use the payphone and a beeper having ass nigga. Boy, this motherfucker here, this nigga come back and says, you a stooge. Nigga, you are, at least I'm one of the main stooges, nigga. I'm Mo Larry Curly. You a old shimp ass motherfucking stooge ass nigga. Didn't you hate when Shemp would be coming on the Three Stooges? Like all of the other Stooges would be there. You be like, Curly, that's my motherfucking man. Then they had one with Shemp. Man, get Shemp the fuck out of here, man. Shemp was never loved as a stooge. It was Bo Larry or Curly, nigga. You old Shemp motherfucking stooge ass nigga. Get the fuck off my channel. Oh, man. God damn. Jackson Larry, I just want to thank you for the comic relief on tonight. You shimp. That's what I'm gonna start calling this nigga shimp. I wish I could change this nigga's name to shimp. Jackson Larry, somebody should make a fucking a Gmail account and call that shit Jackson Larry, aka Shimp, motherfucker at gmail.com ass nigga. Woo-wee. Boy, you are old Randy Jackson having ass nigga. You the nigga that don't matter, man. You realize that? How do you live a life like that? This nigga, you ain't Tito, you ain't Michael, you ain't Marlon, you ain't Jackie, you motherfucking Randy. The nigga that come out with the motherfucking leg shit. Y'all remember them niggas on Multi-Lip doing this shit and can you feel it? Everybody was like, there go Randy. You old Reedy Jackson Miller centipede ass nigga. Get the fuck off my channel, man. You a fucking nobody. You are everything that doesn't matter. That's just what it is. Whatever you want to call it, you everything that don't matter, nigga. This nigga, you the lost Jackson. Oh, man. Woo. All right. Let's go ahead and let's actually get back into this shit, man. I done dogged this nigga enough, man. Oh my God. That nigga Reeby Jackson. Reeby wasn't shit. At least LaToya had one hit. Reedy motherfucker had Centipede. That shit was nothing. Oh my goodness. Boy, I tell you. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. I'm loving it. Whoo. Right, Bubbles Jackson. That's who this nigga is. Nigga. Oh my God, boy. Man, I tell you, I ain't shit, and I knows it.
Trooper Spino was on patrol, driving along I-95 South. He was clocking a vehicle that was speeding.
That's when state police say another driver, also speeding, passed the trooper on the
Also
right-hand
speeding.
side and got pulled over.
Hey, can I just ask you why you're riding their butt like that?
You can hear in this YouTube video posted by the account name Civilian on Patrol begin with the driver asking the trooper why he was speeding.
I'm running his license plate because everybody else is speeding. Why are you speeding?
Then it appears the trooper noticed marijuana in the car, to which the driver responds,
No, I have a marijuana sign.
The trooper explains to the driver
I love that dude.
traffic enforcement, especially with the
He's like,
uptick of
oh,
drivers
no.
speeding.
I have
It didn't take
a,
long
right.
before things escalated.
Your goofy ass out.
State police leaders say they are aware of the video and say the trooper in the video, Matthew Spina, has been with the department close to 20 years now and is overall a good trooper.
I was kind of surprised at this. He's under a lot of stress. That's not an excuse.
No, fuck that. That is an excuse. You look at all of the shit that motherfucking first responders have to go through. If this dude was a fucking nurse or a fucking orderly or some shit and had a meltdown, everybody would be like, oh, that's okay. We understand what you've been going through. Matter of fact, we're going to send you on an all-paid inclusive trip to wherever the fuck you want to go. That's what motherfuckers would do. You motherfuckers get all, and even when you look at Good Morning America, they doing shows and shit. They celebrating every motherfucker that's working in the hospital, and that's fine. I ain't hating on that. But what about the motherfuckers who putting their life on the line, motherfucking making traffic stops, motherfucking answering and going to these 911 calls that's still going on? What the fuck is that about? What we doing for them? Because liking the police ain't the end thing right now. Fuck them. Motherfuckers got a lot of nerve at the motherfuckers that put their lives on the line every day for their ass. The minute some shit go wrong, though, first thing you doing is 911. But while the motherfucking media and these fucking bullshit ass punk ass politicians are dragging fucking police officers, and not just dragging the ones that may be doing something questionable or doing something wrong, they dragging the whole fucking department on across the fucking country. You take the actions of a few of these incidents, and now you just blanket the whole department is fucked up and needs to be defunded all across America. Cancel the police. That's what we on. But the minute your motherfucking house get broken into, the minute you hear something go bump in the night, the minute a motherfucker kick in your door, waving the fofo, talking about, Papa, all I hear is, Papa, don't hit me no more. First thing you want to do is 911, and they better get here fast. How dare you motherfuckers? That's just like me talking shit about my trash men when they come and pick up the garbage, I'm outside with a fucking sign saying fuck the trash men, and then I wonder why my trash ain't picked up. The same motherfuckers we want to condemn are the very same motherfuckers we call. That's a fucking shame. And it's being cool, it's being allowed. Shit's ridiculous, man.
But, it's a little disappointing.
As the 5-minute video continued, the trooper is seen searching the driver's backpack while continuing to yell out his frustrations.
It just never ends in this job. I got 14 months. I can't wait to be done.
State police say while the department has launched an internal investigation,
We revisit everything from the cameraman's side to the trooper's side. We look at past performance, and we look at
I'm gonna tell you right now, I would actually address what you saying, but because your fucking name ain't a fucking name or some fucking other language, fuck you. How about that? Bye-bye. You are the weakest link. How about that?
You know, all
Coming over here with no fucking
In the meantime,
bullshit
the
ass,
trooper
no
has
fucking
been
name,
taken
talking
off
shit.
patrol duty, and the department has
Can't even
also
fucking
offered
address
him
your ass.
resources.
Go ahead on.
We're going to refer him to get some employees' assistance, help him with his stress. We're going to investigate the incident, and we're going to make sure that our personnel treat the public the right way.
State police say this is not a reflection of how they expect their troopers to interact with the public. And they also mentioned they have recently launched a resilience program, which is meant to help their employees deal with this pandemic. Aisha Bo, Fox 61 News.
Aisha, thanks.
Is that a motherfucking lace front wig? I don't know. It don't matter, but whatever. I don't care if it's Yiddish or Hebrew or whatever. I can't read it. This is America, Jack. Like motherfucking whatchamacallit father said in Coming to America. Mr. McDowell said it. It's America here, Jack. You ain't just gonna come over here with no name I can't even pronounce and then expect to have a conversation. No way. And you ain't gonna troll my motherfucking chat doing it. Get you a real regular name. Since you over on a American channel, get your ass an American name or at least something I can fucking pronounce. And that's all I have to say about that. All right. Now this is the actual video that the dude recorded. And I want to go over that so you can actually see what the fuck happened. Now this dude, here's what happened. This dude is actually on the highway, as you can see. And I don't know why the fuck he thought that he could police the police and speed, but you can't. And the fact that he did it, he was doing the shit, was in the fucking police officer's way, but then as he goes past the police, he flips the police off. He gives the state trooper the bird. So now the state trooper like, oh, okay, motherfucker, I'm over here doing my job, and you gonna flip me off? Let me pull your motherfucking ass over, and let's see what happened. And this is all this dude had to say once he pulled his ass over. Because you see the first thing he did was he got the motherfucking whatchamacallit together, the camera together, and got it all set up.
Hey, can I just ask you why you're riding their butt like that and speeding, man?
I'm running his license plate because everybody else is speeding. Why are you speeding?
I was only going 60.
Speed limit's 40.
To 50.
Signs.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Now it's okay. Like, see, you so busy trying to be policing the police that you don't even realize what the fuck you doing. And that's what I mean when I talk about people swimming out of their swim lane. I don't care if you want to motherfucking police the police, you want to watch the police, see what the police doing. Fine, if that's what you want to do. But motherfucker, you can't do that shit while you breaking the law, because while you going 20 miles over, motherfucker, you can cause an accident, you can lose motherfucking control. And here's my thing. While you watching the police officer, how the fuck are you watching the road? How the fuck are you watching where you going? While you too busy being an asshole flipping the police off, how the fuck are you doing what you're supposed to be doing, which is being a safe driver? How? Because like he just said, you didn't even realize that you were speeding, sir. And you were speeding not 5, not 7. You were 20 miles over the fucking limit. And if I'm telling you right now, if I pull this dude over and he flipped me off and he doing 20 mile over, or I'm writing him the fattest motherfucking ticket I can possibly write. Fuck that. Because while you trying to mind my business, you are fucking up on the road and you're being an unsafe driver and you're jeopardizing other people that are out there watching me. For no goddamn reason when you don't even know what the fuck is going on. And watch what his stupid ass response is.
All right.
Favor. Oh, give me the weed, too.
Butt like that and speeding, man.
Hey,
Can I just ask you why you're riding their butt like that and speeding, man?
I'm running his license plate because everybody else is speeding. Why are you speeding?
I was only going 60.
Speed limit's 40.
To 50.
The signs.
Okay.
Bye-bye. Do
All
yourself
right.
a favor. Oh, give me the weed.
And look, and he was letting them go.
Too.
No, I have a.
Yeah,
I have a medical marijuana card.
Step out.
I have a card.
Step out.
All right, stop, man.
You want to fucking run your mouth? No problem. You came to the right guy. Step out.
All right, stop.
Now he's trying to tell him to stop. Why you want him to stop? He's doing his fucking job. Why do you need him to stop now? You know why you want him to stop? Because now your ass is being motherfucking pulled over. Now the traffic stop is about you. While you so busy watching the fucking police, you should have been watching your motherfucking speed limit. You should have been watching what the fuck you was doing. Then you wouldn't have to worry about this motherfucker now watching your motherfucking ass. Which is my point. You want to motherfucking follow the police, you want to police the police, then know what the fuck you doing first. Know the law, know what the police officers are doing, and know that what the fuck that officer was doing was exactly what the fuck he was supposed to be doing. But no, I gotta be the motherfucker that go and tell him what he doing, tell the people what he doing. I gotta tell it because I'm doing it for the people. You ain't doing shit. Makes no fucking sense. Now get your motherfucking ass out.
Front back. Anything sharp?
No, sir.
Where's the marijuana?
I have it in my car, but I have
Where's
a
the
weed
card?
card. I have a weed card.
6 feet apart. Right now you're just being detained. You're not under arrest.
Wait, what did you say? What did Jihad say? Brian, that type of attitude, lead thinking, is how ignorant people think. I don't understand what you're saying.
No, I really don't.
See, the blue car
Yeah, which one?
was tailing me.
Yeah.
While I was pacing a tractor-trailer looking for a motor vehicle violation because the governor's office has gotten multiple complaints on traffic stops.
I know.
Okay?
I know that.
So we're out doing all
Now he's talking about, I know that. Well, if you knew that, you wouldn't have been interfering with this shit and fucking with him. You'd have let him do his fucking job.
our thing. He decides to pass me and flip me off.
All right, Spino, I'm sorry.
All right?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
So who the fuck do you think you are worried about what I'm doing?
Exactly.
You're right.
I know I'm right, goddammit. Get the fuck down. Everyone's got something to fucking say.
Yep. And here's my thing. You that motherfucking concerned for the people? You that motherfucking concerned about the police? You that concerned about what the police do, how the police do? They supposed to be justice. I want justice for the people. Then suit the fuck up. You that concerned. And that go for any of you other motherfuckers out here. Y'all motherfuckers tired of the police? Y'all motherfuckers want the police to do this better and do that better? Suit the fuck up. Go take the test, pass the power test, take the exam, pass the psych eval, and get your ass on the front line and go do this fucking job. If you tired of it. Y'all tired of the police doing this and doing that? You tired of the police killing us black folks? Then become the fucking police. You want to stop the man? Then become the fucking man. It's plain and simple. I'm so sick and tired of people thinking that they can motherfucking do and say whatever the fuck they want without consequences or repercussions. And then when a motherfucker say something to their ass, now it's, wait, no, I'm sorry. It's just like motherfucking Mike Tyson say, everybody got a plan and got some shit to say until the motherfucker get hit in the mouth. Now a motherfucker hit you in the mouth, now you mad. Now you shocked. Now you upset. That shit don't make no sense. And the problem is this. It's happening day in and day out. Every day. People who don't know shit talking about shit they know nothing about. You know why you don't see me doing videos about doctor procedures? You know why you don't see me doing videos talking about what a fucking mechanic is doing wrong? Because I'm not one and I don't have any experience in it. So I leave that shit alone. I don't have shit to do with that. You ain't gonna never see me motherfucking critiquing no doctor procedure. You ain't gonna never see me critiquing no fucking mechanics procedures because I'm not one. So I leave that shit alone. That's my point. Motherfuckers always want to swim in a fucking lane that they can't swim in. And then when they start to drown, they want to call for everybody to give them a life preserver. Plain and simple. You want to change what the fuck is going on? Then goddamn it, it's simple. Be the fucking change. Get your ass out there and show these motherfucking police officers how to do it then. Jay Abdullah said he got to have more composure than that. This ain't about composure. You get tired of the shit. That's not fair. That's like telling people that have a problem with the president to go run for president. An easy cop out. No, it's not, nigga. It's like this. If you don't like politics, change the politics. If you don't like the law, go and change the law. Become a fucking lawyer. That makes perfect sense. How do you say that's an easy cop-out? If I don't like what the president is doing, I need to get into politics. Number one, so that I can understand what the fuck is going on. And number two, so that I can become the change that I want to see. It's very simple. If I don't like the way that the school is being ran, I need to become a part of the school board that runs the schools. In Chicago, they have what is called the local school council. And what the local school council is in Chicago, it is a group of people who live in that school's area, and they have a board, and they vote on the shit that the school does. Why wouldn't I be on that if I have a child that goes to this school? Why wouldn't I be on my local school council board or go to my local school board meetings to make sure that what I want to have happen in the schools is happening? It makes perfect sense. But it's easier for a nigga to sit back and critique a motherfucker that don't have no experience in that motherfucker's field than it is to actually get off your ass and go do something and become a part of the system to change it. And that's exactly what niggas love to do. They want to sit back on their ass and complain, bitch, and moan about what's wrong. They doing us bad. They doing us so wrong. They don't love us. They don't like us. They racist against us. They hate us. They do everything they can to stop us. But you niggas ain't doing shit to stop what the fuck they doing. Makes no sense. And that is the problem. 95% of the shit that's wrong in your life, do you not realize that you have chosen the shit that happened? You made bad choices. You can go back and look it over. It ain't the white man that's fucking up your life. It ain't the system that's fucking up your life. It's the lack of fucking change that you possess to do something different that is the reason why you're doing the same shit. That's exactly what it is. What did he say? They are telling, wait, hold on, make sure I get it right. They are telling, holding the teachers to a standard, but you are telling them to become a teacher. I didn't say to become a teacher. Become a part of the system that controls that thing. You want, if I want to police the police, then I need to become the police in order to police the police. That's just how it goes. Or I need to become the fucking mayor. That's from see, I know who controls the police. As far as teachers go, it's different. You have a local school council that controls the principal. They decide on who the principal is. They vote on the principal. They decide what they do with the money that's being spent in the school. The LSC does all of that. I know that because I was a part of that. That I understand how that system works. Totally different. As far as the police are concerned, you need to either be the motherfucker in charge of the police, which is more than likely 9 times out of 10, the motherfuckers who are in charge of the police are police, with the exception of the mayor, with the exception of the sheriff, which is an elected official in some instances. But nevertheless, he's still a police officer. So yes, you want to change what the police do and how the police act, you got to become the police, bro. You want to change how doctors act and what doctors do, you got to own a fucking hospital, man. Get on the board of directors at a hospital. That's all it is. Hold on. You ain't got to time him out. No. Let the nigga breathe. What else the guy following the cop is basically on the board, making sure the police are doing their job. No, he's not. Here's where he's wrong. And I don't mind explaining this. You can't break the law by trying to follow the police. You can't. And that's what he was doing. Had he been driving his 40 miles per hour like he was supposed to, because he does not have the power to drive over the speed limit policing the police. He don't have that power, which is why he needs to become the police. Because if I'm the police, if I ain't on that call and I want to watch this motherfucker as the police, if I'm a sergeant, a lieutenant, a captain, or a commander, whatever the fuck you want to call me, I can speed and follow him. And if that motherfucker police officer stop and say, hey, who the fuck are you following? I can say, hey, motherfucker, I'm the goddamn captain. That's who the fuck I am. Take your punk ass on and keep driving. That's exactly what he can do. So no, incorrect again, sir. I can tell, here's a case in point. Here's a story for you. My old man was on the tactical team in Chicago called HBT. He was a sergeant on the TAC team. Him and his guys drove downstate to go train. They had a training all day or whatever, and they coming back. They're in an unmarked squad car. They're on their way back to the motherfucking station so that everybody can go home, because everybody drove to the station and then they drove downstate. So my old man says, we're about maybe, I don't know, 20, 30 minutes away, from the motherfucking station or whatever. They see an ambulance just all of a sudden take the fuck off and just drive through a motherfucking red. Hit the motherfucking ambulance, hit the lights, take the fuck off and drive through. The guy who's driving is like, damn, so I don't know what the fuck they doing. He takes off and is riding behind the motherfucking ambulance. Now, hear what I'm saying. Ambulance is hopefully or supposedly supposed to be on a call. Takes the fuck off and is gone. Ambulance. The ambulance is taking the fuck off. Now, Pops and his team are in a car behind the ambulance. They take off behind the ambulance. The ambulance does this. The ambulance pulls the fuck over. All right? Gets out. The motherfucking paramedic gets out of the ambulance and comes back to the unmarked squad car and tells them, why the fuck are you guys following us? And you know what my father said? He pulled out his badge and said, man, if you don't get the fuck back in that ambulance, what the fuck is wrong with you? If you want to call, why the fuck are you worried about who the fuck is behind you? Take your motherfucking ass back in that ambulance. Ambulance. And that's exactly what the fuck he did. And it's like, his feelings might have been hurt, but think about it. If I'm, number one, on a fucking call, I could give a rat's ass who the fuck is following me. I'm going on a fucking call. I got a motherfucker who is obviously hurt and needs my medical attention ASAP. Now, if I'm dicking around, which is what they figured he probably was doing, bullshitting, then what? The last thing I want is a motherfucker to follow me. Because if I drive 10 blocks up and turn the lights back off because I didn't want to wait at the fucking stoplight, now I'm the asshole. I'm abusing my power. This motherfucker just did some stupid shit and then thought, you ain't the fucking police? And regardless of who the fuck is behind you, you ain't no fucking traffic cop to tell a motherfucker that they can't follow you. A motherfucker in a fire truck, goddamn ambulance, any motherfucking traffic vehicle that can you ain't the police. You can't tell me what the fuck to do. If I'm a civilian and I want to follow your ass, I can. Lambda. But it's like you gonna stop and try to tell this motherfucker what they can and can't do. Man, if you don't take your motherfucking ass back in that motherfucking ambulance and drive the fuck off, fuck wrong with you? Yes. Okay, and what if the dude said no? What if they was just some civilians? No, we gonna keep following you. What you gonna do? You can't follow me, I'm in ambulance. Yes, I can. What you gonna do? Fuck you. We driving. We following you. There's nothing you can do about it. Why even confront it? Why even worry about it? They are behind you. They have nothing to do with you. So if you want to police the police, you need to become the police. Plain and simple. Understand what the laws are. Understand what you can and cannot do. That's just like when they show those, if you've ever seen, has anybody ever seen those videos of the civilian guys? It's like about 2 or 3 guys that do this shit. They go to police stations and they film police outside the station. They film the motherfucking stations and shit. And these stupid ass police officers come up there and ask, what are you doing? Why are you doing this? You can't do this. You're not allowed to do this. And the motherfuckers are like, I sure the fuck can. This is public property. This is not public property. Yes, the fuck it is. This property is owned by the county. This property is owned by the city. The police officers don't even know they don't know the fucking the law. And you think just because you the police, you can tell a motherfucker they can't film there until you run up against a motherfucker who knows that they can. Well, you're just standing out here filming cars coming and going. And I can do that. It's not against the law. That's not illegal. Well, it's just concern for us. Motherfucker, so what if it's concern for you? You can stand there and watch him, but you can't stop him. And these motherfuckers stand out there and they just do the shit. I don't know if they fucking with him or if they actually trying to, do some documentary or something. But they have to have 2 and 3 supervisors come out there to figure this shit out. And I be sitting there looking like y'all some stupid motherfuckers. Police officers, y'all dumb as fuck. If you don't know that this guy can film he's standing on public property and that he can film y'all coming and going. Y'all stupid than a motherfucker. We're going to ask you to leave. I don't have to leave. No, you have to leave. No, the fuck he don't. And the fact that you don't know that don't mean it's his fault. It's your fault. It's like, why the fuck are you worried about it anyway? It ain't like you moving some motherfucking kilos of cocaine, motherfucker. Now, is he being a dick doing it? Making y'all paranoid? So fucking what? That's his right as a fucking American. If we could just get back to letting motherfuckers do what the fuck they want to do as long as it's not physically hurting you, we would be such a better country. We would be such a better people. Stop fucking with people and just let motherfuckers do what they do as long as it ain't physically hurting you.
Mind your own goddamn business!
Exactly.
You're fucking speeding. How would I start with that? No shit. I was following that kid for a reason. And if you hadn't done that fucking stupid stunt, I'd be with him right now. But no, you just couldn't leave it alone.
Couldn't leave it alone.
You gotta be a fucking American. God help you if there's anything illegal in this car. The original dispensary.
He said, God help you if there's anything illegal in this car. I know that Trooper Spina was praying that just let me find anything illegal in this car. Because I'm taking this motherfucker to jail. And I would too. Fuck that. You done fucked up my whole motherfucking game. My whole day is fucked up dealing with your ass. If I find a piece of something illegal in this motherfucker, you going downtown.
What? It's roach. Is it in the original dispensary container? No. Then you're fucked.
Then you're fucked. I love this guy.
Shit. Mind your own fucking business. business next time.
You hear him? You just taught me a lesson. No, dude, you should have fucking stayed out of this dude's way and let him do his fucking job. Plain and simple. And you didn't have to fucking flip him off. That's what got you pulled over. You had to get one last fuck you in there.
Yeah, it's called shut the fuck up. I was driving along, I was gonna head to a simple citation that I give, but no. You gotta be, you just couldn't fucking shut your mouth. Where you going anyway? Where do you work? Where? It's called American Home. What's that? It's paper? Yeah, you know, like the liquor bottle.
Do you see the look on his face? He like, this motherfucker working at a paper mill. I'm pulling this motherfucker over. He talking shit to me working at a goddamn paper mill. That just made it even worse. He like, this motherfucker here. I feel you, Officer Spina. I feel
Where do
you.
you work?
Look,
Where?
watch his face.
It's called American Home. What's
American
that?
Home.
Paper? Yeah,
Paper?
you know, like the liquor
Look.
bottles. Like the train.
Like this motherfucker. I only have weed in the car. Honest to goodness. Right.
You ever heard of what a heat seeker is? A heat seeker is something that draws attention to itself. Heat-seeking missiles, they go for the heat. Sit the fuck down. Did I tell you to move?
This boy's a boss, bitch. Oh, shit. Man, I'm telling you, the reason why I'm like really just fucking enthralled by this guy is because I know that feeling. When you dealing with the shit you have to deal with, the stress of this job day in and day out, and then you have a motherfucker come along that's fucking with you doing some dumb shit, this is what will motherfucking push your button and make you motherfucking flip your fucking top. This type of shit here. Because this dude ain't got no business fucking with nobody, but yet and still you gonna fuck with me and I'm trying to do my job and you fucking with me? Dude, I ain't got time for it today. He fucked with the wrong cop on the wrong goddamn day. It's just too much. With the climate of what's going on in this world, the shit that's happening in today's time, the last thing we need is somebody fucking with us on our job. And people don't understand that. I'm on my job, man. I don't want nobody, especially a fucking civilian, fucking with me. It's bad enough I got my motherfucking superiors making sure I'm doing my shit right. I got motherfucking boards and all this shit, all of the politics that goes on with being a fucking police officer. On top of that, I got this motherfucking civilian who don't know what the fuck he doing fucking with me. Today's the day. I got time today, bro.
Why am I speeding? I'm doing my fucking job.
Exactly.
Connecticut General Statute 14-298 allows law enforcement officers to disregard the traffic laws in the performance of their duties. How the fuck am I going to catch a speeder if I'm not speeding?
Exactly. He spit that law on his ass. And that's my point. Niggas don't know the law, but talk cash shit. Talking cash shit. Lorenzo Davis says, Brian, can civilians do ride-alongs with cops? Yes, you can. Most departments have a here's what you do. And I recommend this to, man, I recommend this to anybody. People who support the blue and people who hate the blue. Go to your local police station and ask the desk sergeant or ask one of the supervisors there, what do I need to do in order to do a ride-along with a police officer? You can set up a date and a time, and most of them will more than happily set your ass up with a police officer to do a ride-along. You can go out. Some departments might even let your ass ride along a whole motherfucking shift. But you can just set up a couple of, maybe an hour or two or whatever, and just do a ride-along. You can absolutely do that. Absolutely. I strongly recommend it. And those of you that are actually, in support of the blue, go and look into becoming a reserve police officer. Reserve police officers in most areas, in most departments, they are and have to go through the same motherfucking thing that police officers go through. They have to go through the law enforcement certification stuff. They have to do the power test and all of that shit. They have to go through all of that Go through the academy. They actually have, I know in Michigan, when I was in the reserves, they actually had a reserve academy. Your ass went and you went to school, you learned the motherfucking law, you learned about the motherfucking, the amendments and all that shit, and you learned how to be a police officer. And then your ass had to do ride-alongs every month. You had to do certain events throughout the year. They were mandatory shit that you had to do, so you have to commit to it. But if you have the time, go and do it. Right. Shaq did that shit. Shaq became an actual police officer. He did it in LA and he did it in Orlando or Fort Lauderdale, one of those two. But he actually became the police. And it's like, you should. And I think his cousin is the actual chief of police in Fort Lauderdale. But either way, he went through it. He went and got certified police officer. You go and do the shooting qualifications and all of that shit. Go through it, man, and do it. Right. Become a firefighter, volunteer firefighter. They have those people too, where you literally are on a schedule, and if some shit go down, they call your ass. You get a pager, you get a little light to put on your car, and you go and help out the fire department when shit goes down. Why not? Because it's in your community. It's in your area. Being in a part of the law enforcement department or just public service, period, in your community, everybody should want to do it. You just should. Do your fucking part. Help some people. Help some police officers better understand the neighborhood. Go and say, I'm going to do this and I'm going to teach this motherfucker. Maybe you can teach a police officer something. Maybe you can teach a fireman something. And just maybe they can teach you something. People just go with whatever being said at that time of Brian said the cop has had a bad attitude. Said the cop has a bad attitude. Everyone would agree. I'm out. You see what I mean? Somebody who ain't never been to police, who ain't never put on a badge and a gun, ain't never went and did a power, ain't never went through that, has no tolerance, makes no excuse, makes no leeway for any type of motherfucking, hey man, I may just have a bad day. Now you can go to a restaurant and get bad service. Oh man, it's just a bad day. You can go to the doctor fuck up. Oh man, everybody make mistakes. It's like, I don't understand how people think or have the expectation of a police officer being a perfect person all the time, every single day, and they can't fuck up. I don't understand that. How is it that a police officer, and take it easy, man, have a good night. Since you said you're out, everyone would agree I'm out. I don't understand how the expectation for a police officer to not have a bad day or to fuck up or to not get it right. You're talking about somebody who is day in and day out, who ain't had no off days. And I mean, we had off days, but ain't had no time off. Because these motherfuckers are essential. Can't get stressed out. Nope, not a police officer. Got to be perfect. Can't make the bad call. Can't make a mistake. Nope, got to be perfect. Can't. No way. He said he meant if you said that we are all zombies who would just agree with you. Right. I know what the fuck. I get what he was trying to say. Just because I said it, everybody agree with it, then prove me wrong. That's all I'm saying. You're telling me that a police officer can't make a bad call, can't have a bad day? You're telling me that a police officer can't get frustrated? How is it that a police officer, I must be professional and must do the right thing at all times, no matter what? That can be an expectation, but that doesn't mean that that's a reality. You got teachers that half-ass teach every day. Ain't nobody saying shit about that. What do everybody say about teachers? Teachers are underpaid and they overwork and they treated like babysitters. So whatever they do, whatever they don't do, I understand that. That's what motherfuckers say, right? Tell me if I'm lying. Tell me if I'm wrong. That's what people say. A woman fuck up and do some fuck shit. Oh man, she just had, she under a lot of stress. Raising a kid, raising a family is hard, man. Okay? You put your kid in the fucking oven, bitch. She had a bad day. Just like that motherfucker did with Amber Geiger. Amber Geiger shot a motherfucker in his own house. What they do? We gonna fix her hair. We gonna give her a hug and give her a Bible and give her a word before she go to jail. Okay. I get it. That's what we do. Comes to the police because we so busy. Oh, we hate the police. Why? Because the police lock motherfuckers up for doing shit. They don't never give a nigga a break for breaking the law. Okay. So that means they have to be perfect. I get it. Waste of time.
Job at NASA with physics? Where do you want this doesn't get trashed? I can tell. I don't want to get ruined. Unfucking believable. It just never fucking ends in this fucking job. I got 14 months. I can't fucking wait to be done. This ought to tell you why our department, instead of having 1,300, has 850 right now. There's a fucking clue to the public. What a bunch of assholes you are.
And he has a point. It's like, I would be tired of that shit too, man. It's so many police officers that have retired and are trying to find a way to retire because of what social media and what politicians have done. They have truly vilified all police. They just have. I'm doing my job. A motherfucker shoot at me. I'm wrong. I'm doing my job, executing a warrant. A motherfucker shoots me. I'm wrong. I'm doing my job. I pull over a motherfucker. He fails a fucking breathalyzer test. He's intoxicated. I need to lock him up because that's my job. He beats my ass and motherfucking tries to run away and points a taser at me to deploy it and shoot me with a fucking taser he took from me. I shoot him. I'm wrong. I arrive to a call where a guy is motherfucking passing fake motherfucking money. I try to lock him up. The motherfucker gets locked. Now that was different. He fucked up on that one. I can't give you no pass for George Floyd. I can't. There's no motherfucking excuse for a nigga that gets handcuffed for you to keep your knees on. Fuck that. That officer's a piece of shit. But you get my point. You get my point. Wait, I thought you was gone, Jihad. You said you was out. No, you saying people can't get frustrated and get on the police unless they become the police and don't understand people make... No, that's not what I'm saying. And people don't understand people make mistakes when they shoot or lock up someone for... No, that's not what I'm saying, man. Listen to what I'm saying again. If you want to police the police, you need to know how to do it. You need to know what the laws are. That dude was speeding, following a police officer who was actually speeding because he's allowed to and is authorized by the law to do so. And this other guy who didn't know the fucking law wanted to question that police officer as to why he's speeding. That's what the fuck I'm talking about. He didn't know what the fuck was going on. Had he known the law, or had he been a police officer, he would then know that what that police officer was doing was well within his authority to do so. That's what I'm saying. A motherfucker who just got a fucking camera and a fucking car shouldn't be able to say, I'm going to police the police and I know what I'm doing. No, nigga, because you don't know what you're doing. And because you're out here driving 20 miles over the speed limit because you're worried about why the fuck I'm speeding as the fucking law enforcement officer, you're not only breaking the law, but you're putting other people's lives at stake, in danger. The motherfucker was doing 60 and a 40. So that's what I'm saying. So you can say police and become the police to police. Yes, because they're in a position of authority. If I want to critique what a fucking judge does, I want to critique the Supreme Court justices. Okay, I can sit and do that all day, but I can't change shit until I become a lawyer and write some fucking laws and come up with some laws, or become a politician and come up with some legislation to actually circumvent the fucking laws or to change the laws. I can't sit back and say, yeah, I'm just a person who got a camera and I'm standing in front of Washington, D.C. on Capitol Hill talking about these bills. They just some bills. Yes, they're only some bills. And they sitting here on Capitol Hill. I can do that all day, but ain't shit gonna change until I become a politician. Ain't shit gonna change until I become a part of government to change the law. That's what I'm saying. And if you can't understand that, I don't know what else to tell you. You're essentially hoping that some people that are doing something you don't like will do what you want them to do. And I don't see that happening. Makes no sense, man. He looking for something too, goddammit. I would too, shit. Damn, how many motherfucking mags that motherfucker got? 3? God damn. Oh, well, most police officers are carrying 3 mags now.
Right there. You want it on paper or not?
Boom.
Is it in the original dispensary container?
Nope. Got your ass.
Turn around.
He stuffed your shit. Salute to you, Officer Spina.
Don't you ever fuck with me again.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. And here's the thing. He took and smashed his shit. And I'm going to tell you right now, here's another reason why I like this trooper. He could have been a real dick and locked this motherfucker up or wrote this motherfucker a ticket for what the fuck he did. I don't know if he did write him a ticket or not, but let me see. I think he just let the motherfucker go. Mm-hmm. Yup. He did. He did let that motherfucker go. And that lets you know he's not a fucking asshole. He let the motherfucker go after all of that shit. Wait, what did he say? Fuck y'all in the comments. Wait, I couldn't read it. Shit, I missed it. I missed what the fuck he said. Whoa. Police don't use the same discretion. I saw something else that said, fuck y'all in the comment section. I can't read it. Oh, wait, let me see if I can go back here. That's weird how oh, there we go. Fuck y'all in the comments. Brian, my boy, I'm just the woke pro-black brother in the family. Man, it is what it is, but you have to realize, it's like this, Jihad. You the guy in the barbershop that disagrees with everybody in the barbershop just for the sake of disagreeing. And that's fine. But I would like for you to have more substance in your arguments. That's what I'm saying. To have an expectation to say, well, hey, the police could have did this or the officer could have did that. He should have did this or he should have did that. You can speculate that, but it's a people person job. So it's like I'm going to use the tools that I have to say, hey, this is what I'm doing. But when I step outside of the law and I break the law, then that's totally different. That's something you can hold me to because that is the letter of the law. But you have to realize that a police officer's job has a lot of discretion, and people don't know that. Just like how he let that dude go, he didn't have to do that. He could have wrote that motherfucker a ticket for driving 20 miles over and for having weed and not having his marijuana in the dispensary container that it came in. I don't know if that's against the law in Cincinnati, in Connecticut, where he could have locked him up, but he definitely could have gave him a ticket, and he didn't. He let him go and said, hey, man, stop fucking with me. Don't fuck with me. Plain and simple. And he did that to just be a nice guy to say, hey, man, I get it, but you doing it the wrong way. And that's what a lot of people do. I understand that people want reform with police. Yes, there should be some reform with police, but motherfuckers are doing it the wrong way. You want to change what the fuck the police do? And I keep saying this. You want to change what the police do? You want to change how the police enforce the law? You have to change the law. You ain't got to go and say, oh, that police officer lose their job. No, I felt they shouldn't have did that. Motherfuckers was saying that, what was the dude, the drunk dude that pulled the taser and got shot? What the fuck was his name? I can't think of that dude's name. Somebody will tell me. But the guy that got shot by the police because he fought the police after being drunk in a motherfucker in the Wendy's parking lot, fought the police, pointed the taser at the police, Rayshard Brooks. Thank you, left third. Do you realize motherfuckers was saying that police officer should have drove him home? Motherfuckers was saying that dude should have, the police officer they should have left him in the car to sleep it off. You can't do that. It's like, what the fuck kind of people don't have a clue as to what the law is, but they want to change it because that ain't right. I feel it shouldn't be that way. That's stupid thinking. If you want to change something, if you don't like something, the first thing you need to do is understand what it is that you don't like and understand how it works. Then you figure out how to change that shit. I don't think they should do that. I don't think they should be able to say that. Change the fucking law, man. You want a police officer to let Rayshard Brooks sleep it off in the car? You want it to where police officers mandated to drive Rayshard Brooks to the house? That's law, motherfuckers. Talk to your local politicians and get the law changed. Get new laws written. That's the only way that works. Not just talking about, I feel he could have let him sleep it off, bro. He had to do all that. Just like when people see the police restraining a motherfucker. And the first thing out them niggas' mouths is, you ain't got to do all that. It don't take four of y'all. The fuck it don't. You try to wrestle this motherfucker down and put cuffs on him and tell me how successful you do. Oh, that ain't my job. Then shut the fuck up with trying to tell me how to do mine. That shit is crazy. Niggas stand around and do that shit all the time. Man, you don't take 5 people to lock up one dude. If it take that many, you shouldn't be the police. The fuck you mean? Motherfucker? Oh, so I guess if a big ass nigga like Shaquille O'Neal got to get arrested, ain't nobody big enough to arrest him, and it's only got to be one-on-one. It's like a fight, so should nobody be police? Why? Because Shaq live in our town, and can't no one person arrest Shaq. If Shaq want to fight, we can't stop him. What kind of shit is that? Yes, CJ, niggas just find ways to make excuses no matter how irrational or how illogical they are. Stupid shit. Just like that loudmouth bitch, that was in Connecticut too, ain't that some shit? The loudmouth bitch from Hartford, Connecticut. That bitch was loud and ignorant than a motherfucker. And you know what motherfucker said when they was arresting her? Where the female officer? Motherfucker, I don't need a female to arrest another female. And that bitch was so fucking manly and strong, couldn't a single female arrest her if she wanted to. But why would you think I would need a female to arrest a female? No, that's stupid nigga shit because they thinking, oh, well, you can't put your hands on a woman unless you're a female officer. No, motherfucker. Now, maybe a female officer should strip search a motherfucking female, but arresting a motherfucking female? Fuck you mean? What the fuck am I gonna do? They teach you how to pat down a woman. Stupid motherfuckers. But, to my point, you wouldn't know that unless you became a law enforcement officer. You wouldn't know that unless you knew the law and how police officers and knew police policy and procedures. You wouldn't know that unless you learned it. You don't know that they teach you, don't use this side of your hand, you use this side to do a rough pat down of a female. So that the bitch won't say you grabbed her titties. So the bitch won't say that you fingered her pussy like Joe Biden did. You use the back of your hand and you go ahead and you do your pat down. You can still check for everything you need to check for. Make sure this bitch ain't got no knife or nothing under a titty or gonna put some crack or something in the seat or whatever. You want to make sure that you patting the motherfucker down. Make sure the bitch ain't got a gun or a knife on her, because she'll stab the shit out of your ass like a nigga would. But you use the back of your hand. Dumbass. You need a female. No, I don't. I think that was it. God damn, I need some water. But now this dude licking his motherfucking wounds and got his ass let go after all of that shit when he didn't have to. That police officer absolutely was well within his right to lock that motherfucker up. And he didn't. I'm going to go through this real quick just to show this motherfucker. This the actual dash cam. Oh shit, he got the
Can I just ask you why you're
webcam
riding
too.
their butt like that and speeding, man?
I'm running his license plate.
Shit, let me give him credit to that. Shout out to New World Media for motherfucking sinking both of these. That's what's up.
I was only going 60.
Speed limit's 40.
To 50.
The signs.
Okay.
Well, bye.
All right.
Favor. Oh, give me the weed, too.
No, I have a.
Yeah.
I have a medical marijuana card.
Step out.
I have a card.
Step out.
All right. Stop, man.
You want to fucking run your mouth? No problem.
Jihad, you got to realize this, man. There's a way to argue a point, dude. Just like when you was on the show before and we had a disagreement. There is a way to argue a point. And that's one of the things that Tommy always talk about. It's our responsibility, especially when you want to get your point across, to not only be able to articulate, but know how to have a conversation to argue a point. That's just all it is. And that's why the people in Soto Nation be on your ass, including myself. You got to know how to not only articulate, but how to have a conversation. I can have 10 points, but I don't need to run all 10 of those points down consecutively. I need to be able to lay out a couple and have a discussion about those, get to an actual resolution, lay out a couple more, and do the same thing and work my way through my 10 points. That's just how you do it. That's the art of having a conversation. You don't just dump all the shit out on the table and say, see, he did this, he did that, he did this, he did that, he did this, he did that, he did that, and I said that, and then he said that, he said that, and 10 minutes later, you like, now what? Nigga, you laid down like 9 fucking points and didn't let me respond to none of them. You can't do that. That's not a conversation. That's all.
You came to the right side. Step out.
All right, stop.
Yeah.
No, sir.
Where's the marijuana?
I have it in my car, but I have
Where's
a
the
weed
card?
card. I have a weed card.
I have a weed card. And what's funny too, this dude didn't even realize he's carrying weed and don't know the legalities of carrying the weed. Why wouldn't you do that? You got your weed, it's supposed to be in the dispensary container in which it was purchased in. Why wouldn't you have that? Because what that does is that, and they do that because they want to make sure that you ain't just got some illegal weed, you actually buying the shit from the motherfucker. So I guess, I don't know. But I'm just saying, why wouldn't you have it the way you're supposed to have it when you're carrying it? Why wouldn't you do that? Especially when you policing the police.
You're not under arrest. All right.
Oh my goodness. I said something right there. You gonna police the police, but you ain't got your shit in order to where you can police the police legally. That's just like having an illegal gun or having a dead body in your trunk, talking about I'm policing the police. Dead body been in your trunk for 2 weeks, so now when the police pull you over, the shit is stinking to high heaven, and they be like, wait, pop your trunk. You can't do that. Actually, I can, sir. That's illegal search and seizure. Actually, it's not. I have probable cause because it smells like a dead body is in your fucking trunk, you asshole. Why would you be following the police with a dead body in your trunk? And I can fucking smell it. That ain't got nothing to do with why I'm following you though. Doesn't matter. Doesn't fucking matter. See, just like he said, when I get high, I want to follow the police too. Would that be smart to follow the police and you're under the influence of a drug? That's not. That's just not.
See, the blue car was tailing me.
Oh, shit.
While I was pacing a tractor-trailer looking for a motor vehicle violation because the governor's office has gotten multiple complaints on traffic stops. Okay? I know that. So we're out doing our thing. He decides to pass
evil
me
pig.
and flip me off. All right? So who the fuck do you think you are? Worried about what I'm doing?
On his ass. I like this view better because you actually see him on his ass.
Mind your own goddamn business. You're fucking speeding. How about I start with that?
Yup.
No shit. I was following that kid for a reason. And if you hadn't done that fucking stupid stunt, I'd be with him right now.
Yep.
No. You just couldn't leave it alone, could you?
Couldn't leave it alone.
God help you if there's anything illegal in this car. Is it in the original dispensary container?
Right.
What? Is it in the original dispensary container?
Direct
Then
question.
You're fucked.
Then you're
How's
fucked.
that sound? No shit. Mind your own fucking business next time. Yeah, it's called shut the fuck up. I was driving along, I was gonna head to a simple citation that I give, but no.
He said, but no.
Just couldn't
Yeah.
Where are you going anyway? Where do you work? Where? What's that? Paper?
Yeah, you know, like the liquor bottles and stuff that the shit comes in, like the trays.
And look, Evil Piggy, here's the thing though, in all actuality. If I was this guy's sergeant, I would put him on administrative leave too. I would put him on desk duty, actually. And the reason why is because even though his behavior personally was warranted, I can clearly see that my officer, one of my guys, is actually high strung and he's stressed out. Because this isn't how most police officers behave. I totally understand why he did it. And as a civilian, I'm like, hell yeah, nigga. But I would definitely get him. I would say, hey, look, Spania, you've been here 20 years. You got 14 months left. You're a great cop, man. I've never had any problems with you, whatever the case may be. Look, here's what you do. I'm going to put you on desk duty for a couple of weeks. You go go talk to, the department's psych team or whatever the case may be. And that's pretty much it. If as long as the psych team say you okay, then you can come back and we'll ease you back in. But I'm gonna put you on desk duty for a few weeks, maybe a month, and just let you relax. That's what I would do as a sergeant, as a supervisor. That's what I would do, just because I've seen how he lost it. I understand why he lost it, but in a situation like this, with him being that high strung and that stressed out and pissed off, then I know that my guy is overworked. I know that my guy is stressed out, and I'm going to get him some relief and get him some help. That's what I'm going to do. Just that simple. That's just what I would do. That is the right thing to do. As a fellow police officer, if I'm riding with this guy and I see him jap out like that, I'm gonna be like, hell yeah, and I'm gonna back his motherfucking play in the moment with that call, with this stop, I mean. But I would then talk to my sergeant and say, hey, Sarge, Spinian needs to get some time off, man. You need to send him home, let him go home for a couple of days. You know what I'm saying? Just so he can decompress. Because the thing is, when you're on the job like that, and you're day in and day out, regardless of your off days that you have, working like that in a stressful environment, you have to decompress. You have to be able to take vacation and shit like that so that you can wind down, so you're not always wired like that. And that's exactly what that is. That guy's out there, like he said, you got the governor and shit complaining about motherfucking traffic stops. So now what does that mean? Captains, chiefs, lieutenants, sergeants, all shit rolls downhill. Governor's complaining about traffic stops, then we got to step up traffic stop, guys. The governor's telling us we need to do it, so let's go out here and let's go get them. Go hunting. And they look at that. They look at the tickets that you write, and they look at the stops that you're making. They look at that shit. So it's like, that's what happens. People talk about, oh, they don't do quotas and all that shit. Motherfucker, you can performance manage just about anything. That's just the reality of it. As a supervisor, I can see how many stops my guys are making to see who's working and who's not. I can see what my guys are bringing in as far as evidence and shit like that, and know who's working and who's not. You know who your go-getters are on your team. You just do. That's just how it is. And it's like, and even in some instances, some departments, they will go ahead and take funds and just allocate them to a traffic team, a traffic unit, to where that's all they do. All you do is stop motherfuckers. They speeding, you get them. They 6 miles over, 5 miles over, 7 miles over, give them a ticket, write them up, give them some paperwork. That's what they do. Just so that shit like that won't become a problem. And it's a revenue stream. Just looking at the facts of it. You break the law, you go over, motherfucker, you gonna pay something. You might be over 20 miles an hour, and I might just write you a ticket saying you was over 10. Point is, though, you still gonna motherfucking pay. That's just how it is. So he said, that's why I know it's the higher ups that tell them to kick up on black people. It's not about kicking up on black people. The thing is this, you know who commits the majority of your crimes. You know where your high crime areas are. And high crime areas, there are a lot of different factors to it. Not just black folks or niggas living in the area. It's the fact that you have this group of people, whether they black, Hispanic, white, whatever. If you have a group of people that are living in an area where there are not resources, number one, there's a lack of resources, there's a lack of jobs, that makes people have illegal jobs. People steal, people sell drugs. That's going to be an uptick in crime because of the fallout from drug selling and theft. Shit like that happens. You got liquor stores on every corner, so now you got people drunk, you got people high on drugs, and you got people living in the same area on top of each other, like in a project, living on top of each other. That's a stressful environment. That's a bad environment. But that is not only controlled by your local politicians, but it's also controlled by your residents. And when you got a bunch of women living in these neighborhoods, you got a bunch of women as the head of these households, they don't know how to do shit but survive. They don't know how to go out and thrive. They survive. They do whatever it is so that they can motherfucking make it to the next meal, the next day, or the next roof over their head, and that's it. And when they get a handout like Section 8, and they ain't got to go out and work, they ain't got to go out and do shit, they sit up on their ass, and all they do is perpetuate the fuckery that's going on in their environment because they don't want to get off their ass. There you go. That's the reality of the shit. When you really want to take a look at it, that's what it is. It's a multi-pronged motherfucking situation to where you have all of these things that happen in these neighborhoods, in these urban areas, and that's what happens. Just like when you take a trailer park. Trailer park has crime that's similar, but it's just not as rampant. You got motherfuckers in trailer parks. What are they doing? They cooking up meth. They still beating their motherfucking girlfriends and their wives. You still have the domestic issue, but you don't have fucking shootouts and drive-bys like you do in these neighborhoods because these motherfuckers grow up wanting that they're encouraged to kill each other. Why do you say that? Because you listen to the music. It's beaten to their heads. You look at the shit that they're watching on TV. It's beaten to their heads. You listen to the motherfucking Chief Keefs and all them motherfuckers. It's a mental thing. And when you don't have motherfuckers that are there to actually raise their children and tell them what's right and what's wrong, like what fathers do, and force them to be responsible like fathers do, when you just got mamas in there just trying to get over and trying to get by, like Talib Kweli, they just doing just enough to get by, That's it. That's all they do. So there's no accountability. There's no responsibility. It's just motherfuckers doing whatever they can, whatever they want to do just to get by. That's it. I promise you I only have weed in the car. I promise. Now you promising motherfuckers now, huh? Ain't
A
you?
heat seeker is something that draws attention to itself. Heat-seeking missiles, they go for the heat. Sit the fuck down. Did I tell you them off?
Yep. And make sure y'all click that like button, man. Click that subscribe button on both sides. Scott says, according to that crooked DA Rashad,
Why am I speeding? I'm doing my fucking job. Connecticut General Statute 14-298 allows law enforcement officers to disregard the traffic laws in the performance of their duties. How the fuck am I going to catch a speeder if I'm not speeding? You late for your job at NASA with physics?
and that was the thing too with this guy. So you want to police the police? Fine. Where the fuck does flipping off the police become a part of you policing the police? I just throw that little nugget out there. If that's my job, that's my goal. I want to police the police to make sure they're doing things the right way, and I want to document it. Great. Why the fuck do you feel the need to give them the finger? Because you want to fuck with them. You want to be an asshole. And then when you get fucked with, now he ain't right. That ain't what it's supposed to be like. They supposed to be the better people. They supposed to do a different job. They supposed to do it different. It's bullshit. You deserve that shit. You got what you got because you was fucking with people. So you saying the system that created this ghetto mess is led by the grown-ups and higher-ups? No, what I'm saying is this. The system is created and maintained by the law. It is created and maintained by the politicians. And here's where the whole, if it's racist and it's racism, then what do you say about black politicians that are in these same areas that are not making any changes? If the system is racist, we talk about systemic racism, this entire system is governed by politics and lawyers. There's law and order. You got people. Politics is basically the politicians are distributing the power and the resources. And they're doing that. And the law is there to keep order. So if you have a problem in these areas, and these areas are governed by black politicians, where's the systemic racism? I'll wait. If this is systemic racism, where is it if black politicians are the ones that's in charge? Look at Chicago. Who's the head politician in Chicago right now? It's a black woman by the name of Lori Lightfoot. She's in charge of the city. I'll let that sink in. You look at the aldermen in that city, which are the politicians that report to Lori Lightfoot. They represent the different areas or the different wards of Chicago. The majority of them are black or Hispanic. There are white ones, but that would mean that there wouldn't be or shouldn't be systemic racism in those black areas. Houston, you're right. Houston mayor, black. Baltimore, black. See where I'm going with this? You see where I'm going with this? When you look at these areas, Detroit, been black for forever. Detroit, if I'm not mistaken, and correct me if I'm wrong, please do. I hope I may have somebody in from Detroit in here. Detroit has been politically ran by black folks for, I want to say, probably since the 80s. I could be wrong, but let me know. If I'm not mistaken, Detroit has been ran by black politicians since the 80s. How is there systemic racism there? That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Look at Atlanta. Top cop, black. Mayor, black. Just saying. When you're talking about this system, When you're talking about the powers that be, I get that. You're talking about the Illuminatis and all of these secret societies, or whatever. When you're talking about local politicians in these cities, I'm not even going to go as far as the president. I'm not even going up that high. I'm just going by the cities. Cities, local government. If they are ran by black folks, which I just pointed out clear instances of where this is true, then that would mean at the very least in those areas, there would be no systemic racism, which would then have you ask the question as to say, well, why is there so much high crime amongst black folks in these areas? I'll wait for somebody to explain that to me. Who's in control of the city? Well, you got the governors and all. No. In the city, black-ran cities by these black politicians, why would there still be high crime and lack of resources and lack of this and lack of that in those areas? Just saying. Look at Marion Barry. Right, David Dinkins. I'm just saying, when you're talking about all of these different things, when you talk, hey, what's up, Southern Girl? Thank you for the $20 donation. That's what's up. And who else donated? I saw somebody else donated too. I need to call y'all out. But when you're talking about all of these different people that are in these, I'm like I said, I'm not even going into the high government areas. I'm not going there. I'm talking straight up cities. Cities, neighborhoods where these black folks are running the show. Where in the fuck is the systemic racism then? Or are we saying that these black people are participating in the systemic racism that we voting for? The preachers that's putting these politicians up in the pulpit saying y'all go vote for them. How is it? Where is the racism in that? The black mayors are really fighting with arms tied because they don't have much power of that shit. That's not true. The mayor is the mayor. They are in control of the budget, which means they are in control of how the money is spent. That's not true. That is not true. They appoint the positions that they have to appoint those people. They have the authority to do it. That's why they're the mayor. That's it. Just like in Illinois, you're talking about the mayor, you're talking about the governor. Those are the two people that run Illinois. Well, I'm sorry. The one person that runs Illinois is the governor. The person that runs Chicago is the mayor. The governor can't come into the city of Chicago and say, yeah, we're going to do this and we're going to do that. We're going to supersede what the mayor say. It don't work that way. That's why they have a mayor. They're big enough to have another motherfucker in charge. Essentially, that's what it is. When you get big enough to where you have another person in charge, that's what you have in charge. That's why you have a mayor in these big, when you talk about these major cities, that's what it is. Are there any black governors? Just saying. Is there a black governor anywhere in this wonderful country of ours? Yeah, and even the Cook County Board President, Tony Preckwinkle, they are still the county administrator or the county board president, whatever the case may be. They still have to respect what the mayor is doing. Brian, why in the fuck are you telling on black folks we don't do it with self-accountability? I know, Ronald, I'm fucking up. I told you, man, I got time tonight. I've been waiting to do a show all day. But I'm just saying, yes, they do. Any of them run out and they have legal routes to file. Yes. That's just like when Rahm Emanuel was talking about how when the city was on fire then, Rahm Emanuel was in charge. He didn't ask for no help. Motherfucking Lori Lightfoot. Trump was offering help. Just let me know what you need. I'll be there. I'll come help you. They didn't want to do shit. Fuck the mayor. Keep my name out your mouth. Meanwhile, 32 niggas done died over the weekend. The mayors run the city. Now, outside of the city, yeah, that's why you have county. Outside of the county, that's why you have state. But when you're talking about the inner cities where most niggas are, that's why you would be concerned with what's happening in the inner cities. The whole other side, when you're talking about the president, when you're talking about the your state reps, you're talking about all of your congressmen and all those people, what they are there to do, they are your connect to federal funding. So your city is already taxing this motherfucking people. All of the property tax, the license plate tax, and the city sticker in Illinois, what do you have? You have a plate sticker that you have to pay for. That money goes to the state. Then you have a city sticker that you pay for. That money goes where? To the city. Your property tax that you pay in the city go to the city. You look at your property tax bill, that shit go to the county, which is in the city, Cook County, city of motherfucking Chicago. That's who you're paying. The garbage man, city of Chicago. That's what it is. It's not a thing to where, oh, well, they can't do this. Their hands are tied. They got control of the city. City. Oh, yeah. That's what they do. Yeah, exactly. Hey, Michael S., I definitely believe that. If it wasn't for Chicago / Cook County, Illinois would be a red state. Because all them motherfuckers down in Peoria, all them motherfuckers out in Naperville, all them motherfuckers up in Evanston, all them motherfuckers out in Lake Park, and all them motherfuckers, they red like them, they voting for Trump like a motherfucker. But because you have such a high concentration of people in the city of Chicago, that's what it is. And just like who talked about California earlier? California got Hispanics motherfuckers running that shit. What they doing? Steadily passing laws for motherfucking immigrants. Steadily passing laws to help their motherfucking citizens. Why ain't niggas doing the same thing? And all I'm telling y'all is, all you have to do is ask the questions why. Stop blaming the man. Stop blaming white folks. Now, do white folks and the man and the system have some fucked up shit wrong with it that needs to be approached, that needs to be looked at? Yes, everything does. Is our country perfect? No, but we the best out of all the rest of them. Tell you that. There's plenty of other things that you can look at. The biggest impact is what you want to go for. Just like the movie, the clear and present danger that you see is what you need to go after. Right, why not fix the potholes in the roads everywhere? Because what do? City fix the city potholes, the state fix the rest. The highways and the expressways, that's on the state. The local neighborhoods, that's on the city. That's all it is. I'm just telling you, you have to ask the questions why, and look at what the facts are and look at what the law says. If I'm the mayor of Chicago, that means I am essentially the person who tells the top cop what to do. Y'all saw who Lori Lightfoot brought in as soon as they got rid of the motherfucking the other police officer, my man Johnson. What's his name? Ronald Johnson? Or something Johnson, some shit like that. What'd she do? She brought in the black dude that used to be the top cop here in Dallas. So if she hired the black dude that was down here from Dallas, where do you think his allegiance lie? Who do you think that he riding with? He riding with the mayor. I'm going to do whatever the fuck the mayor tell me to do for the most part. Why? Because the mayor put me on. First of all, got me this motherfucking high-paying $250,000 a year job. I don't know these motherfuckers in Chicago. But shit, why wouldn't I? That's what I'm going to do. That's who I'm riding with. That's my squad. It's that simple. So when you're talking about getting Eddie Jones, thank you. When you're talking about getting shit done, you don't need to motherfucking walk and march on the goddamn expressway and stop the airport. We're going to block the planes. You don't need to go march and walk down on the Magnificent Mile. You don't need to go down on the day after Thanksgiving and say we're going to stop the shopping in the city. No, you take your punk ass to the mayor office and say the next time this not well-dressed, fucked up hair-wearing bitch come walking through these doors, she gonna hear from all motherfucking 800 of us. And if the bitch ignores, we gonna show the fuck up on election day and vote her black ass out. That's what the fuck you go do. That's why I tell people all this marching and protesting shit, it's stupid and a waste of fucking time. People have power today. Martin and all them niggas, they march for you to have the power to vote in and out a motherfucker that you want, so you don't have to march and lay down in the street and make human chains and tie yourself to trees and all that shit no more. There's no need for the animal sacrifice. Jesus then came and died. So you ain't got to do that no more. You just ask for forgiveness. You don't have to take your best lamb and burn the motherfucker as an offering at the altar. You just go and ask for forgiveness. You go down to your local politician's office and say, look here, motherfucker. If you don't do this and get us more police in our neighborhood, if you don't do this and get these 35 liquor stores off these 35 blocks, we voting your punk ass out. But you know what that takes? That takes the people in your neighborhood to come together and get their punk ass up and go down there to that office. And niggas don't want to do that. Niggas ain't ready to go march and talk to their local politician until their cousin get shot, until their little niece get killed, until their uncle get shot up, until their mama catch a bullet. That's when niggas start saying, we need to go talk to the pastor. We need to go talk to the alderman. We need to go talk to the precinct captain. That's when you do that. After Man and Nuck get shot the fuck up. That's what I'm saying. If you want to change some shit, if you don't like the way shit is being done, you have to learn that thing that it is, understand where the shit is wrong at, and then you have to change the fucking law. You have to get the right politician to go and change the law. You want to stop police officers from shooting a motherfucker in the back? You need a law to do that. You need a law to do it. That's the only way it's going to stop. You have to make it to where the rules say the police can't shoot a motherfucker in the back. Now, there's a lot that comes along with that. Because what happens if I got my back to you, but I'm shooting like this? I still can't shoot you? Oh, okay. Wonder how well that's going to go over. But you're at least having the conversation to do a different thing, to do a thing, to make a thing better than what it is. And that's the same thing with this country, y'all. Y'all want to change the way shit is in this country. And that's another reason why I said what I said a few months back about politicians. Politicians is what's wrong with this fucking country. We need to start voting for regular Joe Schmo motherfuckers. That's one of the things that I like about Donald Trump is that he's not a politician. He's not well-spoken. He's not a finesser. He's not going to come and tell me what the fuck I want to hear just to tell me what the fuck I want to hear because he think he a motherfucking smooth operator like Sade. He ain't going to come and talk that bullshit to me. He might say some shit to where the truth will come out and he'll fuck up and tell on himself and tell her like, that's the motherfucker I want to hear from. a motherfucker who ain't a finesser and a fuck around and get caught up in their lie. As opposed to a seasoned fucking politician that's telling you the same bullshit they've been telling you for 47 fucking years, and the shit ain't got motherfucking stopped yet. And that's why they're still doing it. To the point to where a motherfucker feel as though they can tell your punk ass, if you don't vote for me, punk ass nigga, your bitch ass ain't black. Nah, I'm out. My wife got to use the internet. Just saying. Why wouldn't you want to have, I want a motherfucker that just motherfucking left their job 2 years ago and decided to become a motherfucking congressman. I want that motherfucker to go and represent me in Washington, as opposed to a nigga who's been generationally put into office because his father, his grandfather, his great-grandfather, and his great-great-grandfather was all politicians too, like the fucking Ford family. Goddamn Fords down in Tennessee, they've been fucking politicians. Generational politicians. My daddy's daddy was a motherfucking congressman. It's my right to be down here. That's what I'm saying. We need to get away from wanting a smooth motherfucker to come and talk us out of our shit and bending us over all the while and ain't telling us shit about what the fuck they doing until the dick's in and we already been fucked. Right, like the Bushes. They motherfucking, they feel they have a sense of entitlement to politics. We supposed to be here. My daddy's daddy, my daddy's daddy's daddy, my granddaddy, my great-granddaddy, they all in here. Just saying. When you talking about saying who you want to represent you, I want a motherfucker that ain't for the bullshit, ain't for the motherfucking, oh, we gonna go and we gonna do this and we gonna do what we always, when all the while they like, yeah, I know I'm supposed to say it, that's because what my daddy said. I'm like my daddy. They voted for him for 30 years. The fact that people are cool with what Biden has done, well, pretty much ain't done shit in 47 years. That's why that was one of the coldest things motherfucking Trump said in that goddamn, that wasn't even a fucking debate. That was a fucking bitch session. But one of the coldest things he said was, motherfucker, say what you want, but I've done more in 47 months than what the fuck you've done in 47 years. Facts, bitch. And he has. Biden ain't done shit, y'all, but got paid and got his kids paid. That's the reality of it. And locked up a bunch of niggas doing it. Say what you want to say. Talk the shit you want to talk. Hey, I get it. You don't like Trump? Fine. But look at what the fuck you voting for, trying to get away from what the fuck that's already been voted on. I'm telling you, ask the questions, man. You know how I voted for Trump? My vote for Trump was literally, my decision to vote for Trump was actually up to the actual moment to where I punched the ballot. I was on the fence that much. Hillary or motherfucking Trump? Hillary or Trump? I'm talking all the way in the line. I'm talking all the way to the point where I'm in the booth. I was sitting there like, God damn. And you know what made me switch? You know what made me literally say, I'm voting for this nigga. Well, this white boy. I said, what do you know, Brian? What do you know about this bitch? And what do you know about this dude? And which one of them have actually fucked with you and your people? Who's done stuff for you and your people? And I couldn't map out shit that Trump has done for niggas. And I couldn't map out shit that Hillary has done for niggas. But I could map out what Trump has done to niggas and what Hillary has done to niggas. And at that time, I said, well, this bitch locked up a gang of motherfuckers. Niggas that I know personally have been a victim of this bullshit ass crime bill that they did. Calling motherfuckers super predators and all that shit. 3 strikes, niggas going to jail for forever just because a motherfucker got pulled over for taking a goddamn piss outside or some shit and it just happened to be their 3rd strike and that's it. I'm telling you that. I literally was in the booth debating that shit and I said, I don't know too much about what this motherfucker has done as a politician, but I sure know how much this bitch has done. The fuck shit that bitch did in Benghazi, letting them soldiers die like that. The fact that this bitch thought I was stupid enough to where she could tell me, I don't even know what a server is. Oh, okay, bitch. I got you. That's a slap in my face. You telling me your ass been born and raised in motherfucking politics for 30 years, and now you talking about you don't know what a server is. I'm that stupid? You right, bitch. You just think I am, and that's okay. Let me go ahead and hit this motherfucking Donald J and see what happens. Wasn't necessarily, oh man, he gonna be great. But he was definitely better than that bitch that was right next to his name. Or under his name. I don't know what the fuck was on the ballot, what order they was in. That's what it came down to. What do I know? And that's what you all should be doing. What do you actually know? Fuck what somebody telling you. Figure out what it is that you know about this motherfucker. Figure out what, not what they said. He been impeached. Do you realize if that motherfucker had did anything that they could have got him on, they would have been got his ass up out of there? That's how many motherfuckers don't like him because of his so-called draining the swamp mentality. He tired of these motherfuckers just doing all this fuck shit and like, man, we way better than this. These niggas just up here getting motherfucking money. The fact that this motherfucker ain't even taking his salary, he donating his motherfucking presidential checks. Name me one nigga that y'all know that's gonna let $200-something thousand, damn near $300,000 just go to the wayside. Fuck that check. I'm gonna donate it. When you ain't got to. When ain't no other president before you has ever done that. Tell me that. What type of devilish, racist, no good motherfucker does that? Treasonous motherfucker does that. But you won't talk about that shit. The motherfucking crime reform bill that motherfucker put that let a bunch of niggas out of jail. You won't talk about that shit. But he's a racist. You ain't even smart enough to ask that question. Why would a white man who hate niggas come up with a fucking bill to release niggas? That don't add up. That don't add up. He could give the death penalty to black men on trial right now. But what'd he do? He let a bunch of niggas out of jail, Jihad. See what I mean? You coming up with a if as opposed to a fucking fact. That makes no sense. If Trump was, if Trump was back then and back in the day, if Trump was around, he would have been whipping niggas too on a plantation. First of all, we ain't back in the day. First of all, he ain't back in the day. Second of all, we talking about what he did today, and I can clearly show you what this motherfucker has done, give you factual evidence of what he's done that has actually helped niggas as opposed to hurt niggas. But that don't matter because I want to live in the if. That makes no sense. That's like something to where you say, well, LeBron James and the Lakers, they look like they're going to win the championship this year. But had they been an NBA team back in the 80s, man, shit, boy, they would have lost too. Just like they would have lost, just like the rest of them teams lost, man. You know what I'm saying? What? Why is that even something to talk about? Something that is completely not even possible to happen. You have no evidence to substantiate any of it. But that is the statement that you make in comparison to what has already been said that you know is a fact. Those are the things that we as black folks, that we as niggas, we are just masters at that. Talking about the shit that ain't happened, talking about the shit that coulda, woulda, shoulda happened, as opposed to talking about what is actually happening and what has actually happened. Niggas is still talking about slavery. You know what they did? It's a slave mentality, man. They still treating us like we back on the plantation, man. You know what I'm saying? They still cracking the whip. It's just a different mentality that we have, that it's the same type of mentality, but it's just a different plantation. You know what I'm saying? Are we on a plantation? Not to say that what happened on a plantation wasn't fucked up. But are we on a plantation today? No. Do we have rights today? Yes. Do we have power today? Yes. Do we use it? No. So there's the problem. Why wouldn't we try to find a way to use our political power? Just saying. You know why though? Because it's easier to make Trump the bad guy. Because Trump ain't gonna come out and call niggas liars. Trump ain't gonna sit. And you know why he don't? Because when you make enough money and when you rich enough to where it don't matter one way or the other way, you don't give a fuck, which is how most rich people carry themselves. They don't give a fuck because they're rich. That's why. That's why he's not out trying to just prove himself to niggas. He's not. That's why he said what he said. What do y'all have to lose? Niggas took that as an insult, and that's okay. But when you look at the reality of the question that he's posing, what did we have to lose? 60 years of Democrat ain't did shit for us. And we just gonna overlook that shit. Oh, well, you know, Democrat shit. He racist. Oh, okay. So when that nigga was taking pictures with Wu-Tang, taking pictures with Snoop Dogg, that's what racists do. That's what white racist men have a known history of hanging out with hip-hop stars, taking pictures with black artists, hanging out with black people, hanging out with motherfucking black stars. They have a known history of doing this. Giving black people jobs, Omarosa. They have a known history of doing that. We can look at the David Dukes and the pictures he has with Master P. Look at David Duke taking pictures with Dr. Dre. You can see the David Dukes hanging out with Wu-Tang. David Duke kicking it with the Migos. You can see that, right? You can see that. How many motherfuckers have you seen Biden hanging out with? I'll wait. Right. All the pictures this nigga done took with Tyson and all the big motherfucking fights, hanging out, taking pictures. I ain't just talking about just coming and I don't associate with those. No, I'm talking about in the mix. Taking pictures, walking around, talking to, all that shit. We've been seeing this shit since the motherfucking 90s. Ever since hip-hop blew the fuck up, everybody rapped about being Donald Trump. Why? Because the niggas that was rich and was cool as fuck, they knew him, and the motherfuckers that didn't want it to be like him. But the minute the media say, you know he's a racist, oh, what? Can't be on his side now. He a racist. Who said it? Oh, CNN. Who said it? Them other white people. Oh, okay. He said he didn't want niggas in his hotels because they tear shit up. I don't want niggas. If I had a hotel, the last motherfuckers I would want in my hotel is niggas. Why? Because what do niggas do in hotels? Niggas smoke weed in hotels. They drink in hotels. They motherfucking fuck bitches in hotels and play loud ass music in hotels and they fuck shit up. I don't want a bunch of niggas busting a Kanika Jenkins in my fucking hotel. You saw what happened to them niggas in that hotel in motherfucking Chicago with Kanika Jenkins? Fucked up that whole hotel's vibe for weeks on end. Said the hotel was harvesting her organs. Niggas outside with pots and pans, motherfucking acting like they're in a fucking drum line and shit like that for weeks. So no, I wouldn't want a bunch of niggas in my hotel neither. Fuck that. I'ma say it. Do you think black people went into Trump Hotel? Yes. Have black people stayed in that hotel? Yes. R. Kelly was living in there and was trapping several bitches in the closet in a Trump hotel. Trump didn't put him out. Just saying. Well, he said that he grabbed women by the pussy. How many bitches have come forward and said he grabbed me by the pussy and I told him no. I didn't want him to. I ain't seen one. Other question is, you got, if that's your moral value, your moral compass is saying that he's wrong for doing that, then how about the Democratic candidate that basically forced his finger in a bitch and finger banged her in the basement of a motherfucking the Capitol or some shit, whatever the fuck they was. What about that? What about the fact that his running mate said he was a racist? And what about the fact that his running mate said she believed the women that have come forth and said that this motherfucker has inappropriately touched them? But now that's his running mate. Where's your moral compass on that shit? It's just like how black bitches be talking about, oh, I don't believe in abortion, but you believe in premarital sex. What? I ain't had no abortion because I don't believe in that. I'm a Christian. So why the fuck was you fucking these 4 niggas and fucking them raw at that and then got pregnant? Why would you do that if you a Christian? Well, everybody ain't perfect. You see what I mean? All right. That's enough of my rant, man. That's enough of my rant. Trump charged his apartment much higher for blacks and still didn't want to rent to them as if they were poor black people. I would love to see the factual evidence that showed that he charged them higher rent. And then I would still ask the question, if that's the case, if I know that I'm being charged higher rent, why would I stay in that place? But I would like to see that. That would be something, if you could email that to me, Jihad, I would really like to see that. Some factual evidence, not what a motherfucker said, but some factual evidence to show, hey, these 2 people, one was white, one was black, stayed in the same type of building, the same square footage, same floor in an apartment, and that motherfucker charged this motherfucker this much more than that one. Here's the factual evidence and the lease paperwork to show that. Would love to see it. That would be show worthy. But let's go ahead and let's wrap this up. I want to first of all give a shout out to everybody that donated. Thanks to everybody that hit me in the super chat today. I appreciate you all. Let me go ahead and give a shout out to those that have donated via the Cash App. And we got about 4 or 5 of them motherfuckers. That's what's up. Reading that BS. Hey man, I tell you, it's all about having the conversation, man. I just want it to be a real conversation. That's all. A conversation that's of value and of substance. I love Soul Nation. Look, shout out to my man Angry Man. Hit your boy with $5. He said for roasting Jackson Larry. That's my man. Thank you. And shout out to April Jones. Who? April Jones. Hit your boy with $5. She says for a great show. Thank you so much. Also, my man Scholar Boy hit your boy off with $5. That's what's up. Thank you for your donation too. And my man Leighton Trepp hit your boy off with $15. He says, well, you do too know what it means. You do too know what it means. Yeah, I did. But hey, I wanted to have some fun. And shout out to my man Night Train. Night Train, boy. You always keep your boy on, man. Nitrate hit your boy off with 50 bucks. What's up with that? Thank you, brother. I appreciate you. Appreciate you. Let's see. And my man Reginald Locklear hit your boy off with $5 as well. Oh, man, he said shimp. That was the word for the day. Today's show is brought to you by the word shimp. Don't be a shimp in the world. Be a Mo, Larry, or Curly. Don't be an AOL internet person. Be a Comcast or a Charter user. Oh man. All right, let me just double check the I ain't double check. I ain't never checked. Let me check the PayPal and then we gonna get it on up out of here. Oh man, that was too funny. Let's see. Oh shit. Why is this shit doing this? It takes forever sometimes for the PayPal to refresh. I don't know why, but nope, ain't nobody hit me up on the PayPal. Last person hit me up on the PayPal was Rosalinda Sotomayor. So that was last show. So I just want to say thank you, everybody. I had a great time tonight. I really did. I had a really good time, a bunch of fun. We got it in. Shout out to Shimp, aka Jackson Larry, aka Shimp. I appreciate all you guys. I love all you guys. Hey, thank you to Soto Nation. Thank you to everybody that supported the show. Shout out to A Scotch. I'm going to look for that damn NFAC fucking shooting. I hope that you got your facts mixed up and them motherfuckers ain't did that shit again. I swear I am. But shout out to everybody on the United Guns of America. And last but not least, shout out to all of my mods. I appreciate you all. Y'all got nothing but love for your boy, and I appreciate it. And shout out to my brother, Tommy Sotomayor. You guys have a great night. Thank you for everybody that clicked the like. If you're watching this on the replay, click that like, click that subscribe button. We are at 6,200 subs on our way to 10,000. Let's get it up. I want to at least be at 6,500 before the week is out. Let's get it cracking. 10,000 subs by December 31st. Let's go. Keep on supporting, keep subscribing, and keep clicking that like button. Thank you, guys. I love y'all. Until next time, peace, and I'm out. Oh, man, I had a good time, man. I missed y'all. Yeah, buddy.